cool.
See you, scarce. Greetings and welcome to a very public spanking off. This week it was going to be Necessary Evil,
but then Matt had to get COVID-19, and he never made a character. That's right, I'm ratting you out
Bitch,
for everybody, Matt.
Bitch, you weren't finished with your character either.
No, my
So shut it.
done. My character's loaded. I'm ready to go. Kind of. I didn't know I could have.
You didn't even have the knife fight stuff.
So anyway, this week I grabbed some random crap. All our stuff's
Yay.
random crap, of course, but randomish crap. So with me, Jason with a
that
D.
could be the name of the show. Just random crap.
So yeah, with me this week, Jason with a D.
Hi, everybody. Are we live again on YouTube?
Yes?
Yep.
Hey, cool. Hey, everybody. Don't go to the grocery store this weekend. If you guys have read World War Z, we're in the middle of the Great Panic.
Or if you do,
Don't go outside.
Okay.
or if you do, bring a gun to shoot somebody.
Don't listen to Matt.
Look, if you want to kill somebody, now's the time. Like you could easily
my
claim
God.
self-defense.
I hope you have a lawyer, Angus.
Also with us, Matt, the not legally speaking for all of us person.
Look, we'll just chalk this up to like the Corvid. Why do I keep saying Corvid? It's like a fucking yeah. I got crow lung. That's my problem.
Matt's turning into a bird.
Yeah, he's huffing crows.
Yeah, I got some jackdaws in my fucking sinuses.
You mean jackdaws?
Whatever.
He's sick, Jason. Give him a break.
Dumb birds. You know what? I came to a conclusion. Since we have unlimited time again, I can go on this rant. Birds are the hoteps of the animal kingdom.
Oh my God.
Because think about it. Birds are like, we used to be dinosaurs and shit. That is the same thing as like we used to be kings, but for animals. Like, fuck birds. We got stuck with the lamest dinosaurs.
Also with
Yes,
us,
you know, the ones that can fly.
also with us, Jemshin.
Hi, everybody.
Serially disappointed in this case for because he was already
Oh, yeah.
and has been
It's not
ready
like
for
I had
months.
2 different power sets and I've been working on my character for over a month or anything. It's just fine. Just fine.
We might not be alive the next time it's time to play.
We'll be good. We're-
Nah, it takes longer than a week to kill you.
Yep.
That's true.
Unless you've got underlying issues.
Right.
I
Like if you
roll a
like
20.
Like if you smoke, right?
Like
Matt?
if you smoke like a chimney. Yeah, like if you smoke like a chimney attached to a burning building.
Yeah. Or, at all.
or you're over 50. Say it, you bastard. Say it.
You know.
If you're over 50,
If you're an old bastard like Jason,
it'll just be you and Jemshin, the youngy youngsters and the healthy healthsters.
remember, I've got 10%
You know what, if
less
I
lung
die,
capacity
I'm
than anyone
fucking
else
you.
Yeah, that'll be a fun
that
show.
I used to have.
Because I'm great at comedy.
I'm gonna knock over all your shit in your house as a poltergeist.
Anyway,
Jem is
yeah, Jem is funny.
yeah.
So, the first video is called A Booba Christmas.
Oh,
That
by the
sounds
way,
bad.
I
A
went to bed last
booba?
night, and you'll never guess what my wife wound up showing me something that she used to watch all the time in her childhood. You want to know what it was? You want to know what it was, Angus?
The Adventures
What
of
was
Mr.
it?
Blobby.
High cockalorum.
Oh,
Oh
She used to
no!
watch that all the time when she was a kid. She's like, "Let me show you this." I said, "You and Angus are up to this," and she said, "No." And I said, "I'm pretty sure they watched this on a show that I wasn't there," and I wind up having to watch the whole fucking thing. What a goddamn nightmare! A fucking goddamn Wizard of Oz underwater ripoff bullshit. It was
Oh,
racist
boy.
against Scottish people, gay people.
If you read the book,
And hundreds and hundreds of nude children to look at.
if you read the book, it's racist only to the Irish and the anti-Semitic slightly.
Why does the lobster have to wear a sweater? Is there a
know.
reason for that? Okay.
He's in cold water.
Okay, anyway, a Booba Christmas.
Monster, we would full screen, but not full screen in it makes it easier for YouTube not to detect it.
Ooh, Dipsy present. Ooh, what's in Dipsy present?
Okay.
No,
It's
Dipsy.
really kinda-
No open present till tomorrow. He's right, you know.
Uh-oh.
Is it too loud for you guys?
Michael Jackson. Michael
jerky.
Jackson.
Oh no, it's just
Uh-oh,
those
Yeah,
two.
we're
Michael
watching
Jackson.
a slideshow.
All right,
On our
fellas.
end.
It's getting
That's
late.
pretty much what it
It's
is.
time to go to bed.
No.
There's no animation.
But we're not tired.
Yeah, not tired.
Can
Ew,
Michael be
I
a
don't want to
story?
watch this anymore.
Yeah, story.
Story,
I
Michael,
don't wanna
please.
watch- Who made this?
All right. How can I say no to all four of you? But then it's off to bed, okay?
Why do I have the distinct feeling
Michael!
Okay.
they animated this?
Are you coming, Dipsy?
Dipsy coming. After she was a present.
Did that Teletubby call itself dipshit?
Oh, they remembered
Might as
Nunu.
well. Okay, so the lag
All right.
is so bad.
This is a Christmas
have
story
no
about the
idea what's
Boobas
going on.
and what
It's
has turned
not
out to be
lag,
the best
it's-
Christmas ever.
There's literally no animation whatsoever.
Like there's
but-
one frame every 2
Yeah,
seconds for us, Angus.
That's what the video
and
is.
we're way behind the audio.
That isn't
like-
what the video looks like to you as well?
Yep.
Dipsy is just looked in the Christmas present.
Huh.
That little piece of shit.
Give me a second.
I mean,
is
I'm watching it
Sesame
on the tube and it looks the same.
Nope.
Yep, that's exactly what it's doing.
Okay.
Yeah, that looks about right. Video's too loud, okay.
Everybody's got a complaint.
That one, I think. Yep, it's a short PowerPoint pretty much.
Who made this?
I don't know, some idiot.
Okay, I am
Bad
seeing
man.
frames on the YouTube video that we're not seeing in Skype.
Yeah, we're not in Skype. We're not seeing what everyone else is seeing. That's why we're not making jokes.
Okay, I don't know how to fix
A
that.
half-blind,
Like
half
on the
blind
YouTube
mad
stream,
alien.
I saw the little weird looking booba thingamajiggers.
I'm stuck on two people skating.
That's what we're on.
Yeah, I'm stuck on the skating too. It has not moved from the skating at all.
I mean, it's bad that it's such a terrible video in the first place, obviously.
Yeah.
Okay, I've turned off the video and I'm turning it back on. For you guys in the Skype, but not on YouTube.
All right, now I see some yellow.
Okay, I see some
Okay, and
boobas.
And it's
Okay.
actually kind of like zoom in, zoom out for us now. We can actually
Yeah,
see.
we
it
go.
zooming.
Now we're seeing some boobas,
Yeah.
and they're covering their faces.
And,
And
their
one
little
of them
foreskin
exploded.
heads.
Are you sure?
Aren't they the witches? Or the wub-wubs?
No, they're the boobas.
Also, are their ice skates just cleats?
I guess.
Or maybe they're like
Why
those little
did
like
someone
squishy
waste
shoes where there's
their
just wheels in
time?
them.
They want to make a boobah Christmas, Jason. Obviously, someone liked the boobas. Which
They're
we,
multiplying. They're
When
coming
our
closer.
stars combine,
which we
Making a
know
terrible noise.
we can summon Captain Planet.
they are just little dicks. They're infected little dicks.
Oh no, they're going to kill the dog. Run, doggy! Run, doggy! Wait, how big are they?
I don't know. I always assumed they were here. Thank you, video person.
Wait, that wasn't there.
Wait,
Oh, VLC went back to.
what happened?
Ugh, VLC was being a dick.
Someone didn't clear out their playlist.
Nope, the playlist I'd sorted, but VLC went back to an old version somehow. Okay, the next one is called Jugglebug Rock.
No.
That says juggler size.
It is, but the
I
video
thought
is
that
called
was a
Jugglebug
crime
Rock.
when you kill a juggler.
We'll find
Oh,
out.
I'm thinking of juggler side. Never mind.
Yes. Not to be confused with juggler cider.
Here we go.
Takes forever to choose a juggler.
Juggle your way to
Sugar.
love and beauty.
Do-do,
Juggle
do-do.
your way to
Well, the fat lady song, we're done.
Honey,
Bye.
Oh, it's jerky again on our
A
end.
shapely figure is better than wealth. I used to be a little bit tubby. I used to be
There we go.
a little bit stout. When I was kidded by my hubby, I decided to go work out. You throw a scarf up out of sight. Do a
Ooh.
twist with all your might. Just shake it,
Oh,
shake
no,
it while
dude.
scarf
What
comes
is going
down.
on?
Catch it just before it touches the
They're
ground. Now you're doing
juggling,
it.
I think.
I don't
I
know
don't
if I like
think
this
this is
version
real.
of Drag Queen Story Hour.
Now
I think
toss
I
that
saw this
scarf
on
as
Tim and
high as
Eric.
you please, and jump around like a dog with fleas. Wriggle and wriggle while the scarf
I don't know,
comes
we
down.
don't get Tom and
Catch
Eric
it
over
just
here.
before it touches the ground. Now you're doing it. That's a juggle-bug rock. Oh, well, you toss a scarf up into the sky, pretend you're a bird and try to fly. Flap your wings while the scarf comes down.
You don't know how to
Catch it
make
just
lyrics,
before
do
it
you?
touches the ground. Now you're doing it. That's the juggle-bug rock.
Oh,
Or
dear
videos.
gods.
And just start jumping with springs in your feet and your heart a pumping. Just jump and jump as the scarf comes down.
It's a juggler size. Is it Tim and Eric? I don't
Is it
know.
a commentary on our society that as the United States collapses, we're watching this?
Well, it's not quite the same as playing the violin,
No.
which Trump literally did.
This morning I witnessed two grown men hit each other until blood spilled onto the Walmart floor, and cops had to intervene because they wanted the last pair of diapers. And now I'm watching
And
this.
Now VLC has crashed.
What kind of day is that? Oh, you're VLC.
VLC, more like VLP.
Yep,
'Cause it's
VLC's
piss.
crashed, so give me a second, I'm gonna fix that.
Wait, which
Motherfucker.
one's not the funny one again?
It's fine. We can just keep watching this still shot of
Yeah, let's see how many jokes we can make out of
Oh.
this single frame.
It killed itself. Okay, good for it.
Ready?
I'm forgetting the names on Bible Reloaded now.
Uh-huh.
Hannah. This still shot of Hannah doing exercises.
And now
Oh, look at the kitties.
they're about to fuck.
A cat's anus.
Oh, for fuck's sake, playlist is empty now. Okay, thanks VLC.
Look at
That might be a good thing, Angus.
Stupid traffic cone. I hate you.
Right, okay. Done
Well,
that
I know
one.
what application I'm not going to use next time I host. Gonna stick with my Media Player Classic setup.
Don't be a media player, classic, or buster.
Hip hop dance.
I don't know. I'm trying to think of
We're gonna
hip hop dance.
We're gonna
I'll
learn
believe
how.
it when I see it.
Unless there's a dancing wizard, I'm gonna be unimpressed. Are we watching something right now, Angus? Because we're not seeing nothing.
There's tracking. There is tracking.
No, but okay.
There we go.
There we go. Finally, a video. At some point, a video. All VCRs are different, but inside they're all the same. Don't be racist.
All VCRs are equal, but some are more equal than others.
Mm-hmm. Some VCRs should sit at another counter. That's what some VCRs should do.
Also, Angus, you'll need to stop the Skype video feed again and restart it because we're
Yeah,
stuck
I'm
on the
seeing
FBI
that.
warning still.
There you go.
Because of course we are.
There we go.
Okay, there we go.
Tip hop.
Wait, I can see it.
Oh no, is this gonna have more very, very troublesomely dressed underage children?
No one better make me put down my cheese.
Yeah, kids, learn how to hip hop with a hippity
They're
hippity.
doing the migraine. They're doing the.
Who exactly
They're doing
thought
the
this
tummy
filter was a
ache.
good idea?
It's okay, the spotlight's on the white girl. It's safe. Yes, Matt, we all
Because
feel
how
that
is
way.
it black and white for anyone else, or is there something wrong with my eyes?
No, it's
Nothing
black and
wrong
white
with
for
the
half it.
video.
Yeah, it's with the video.
I think it's intentional.
Yep, it is.
Yeah.
Don't you get it? It's hip, it's funky, fresh. And other words that were used by MTV hosts back in the day.
What in the hell was this for?
I don't know. I think it's just a dance troupe.
I mean, judging by the one dancer, it's something someone wanted to
Is that
masturbate
shit
to.
well Edua for?
I guess it's the 321 Studio Dance Group made a video because they can.
Do they have enough denim jackets?
Well,
For this time period, probably not.
Actually, this is the pit where they put
So-
the used up fly girls.
so
Is that Grill
it's
Skills
something,
guy?
yeah, like they talk about this. They talk about this on Red Letter Media all the time. Like the age of VHS was just a flood of just scam VHSs, and I have a feeling this is one of those scam VHSs.
Are they just
Where it's
gonna
just a
dance the
recording
whole
of
time?
a single... I think it's a recording of a single routine. I
Yeah.
don't think they're going to do any others.
We'll find out. Oh,
Hi, I'm Jackie Patterson,
Hi!
and I've danced in such Broadway shows
I'm
as
so-
Sophisticated Ladies, Tap Dance
Why is he
Kings,
speaking like
Chorus
Ernest
Line,
P.
just to
Worrell?
name a few. But you probably know me best from the music video.
Why does he look
I
like
Wanna
Black
Dance
Why
Ernest
does
With
he
You,
look like a-
where I had the opportunity to perform with Miss
Yeah, I was
Daisy.
about to say that.
Now today, my friends and I are going to demonstrate for you some of the latest hip hop steps.
Oh my God, that's
so
a
you can, in
fucking
your own
that's a
home,
black
dance
exploitation
hip-hop
movie. I
like
want
you
to
see
see
on
made now.
music videos.
Black Ernest.
Now,
Hey, Vern! Hey,
is
Vern! The
latest
cops are
form
coming
of
by the
break
neighborhood,
street
Vern!
dancing, which was originated by young people in urban areas as an alternative to street fight. Now, gangs would literally challenge each other with dance steps so that they would not
Oh,
bet to
he's
see which
he's
dance
black
steps
explaining to
would be
white
the most
people.
creative and
yeah,
look
it's
the best.
brilliant.
Now, of course, as these
Isn't
dance
all of
steps
this
got
kind
more
of untrue,
popular,
though?
they
Because
made
if
their
a
way
gang
into
wants
the
to
dance
challenge each
mainstream.
other, they just have a
Now, the
shootout.
7 steps I'm going to demonstrate
Yeah,
for you today
yeah,
are
it's
Cat
kind of
Cat,
bullshit.
the
Yeah.
Owl, the Robocop,
Unless you're a
the
dance
Running
gang.
Man, the Roger
Yeah.
Rabbit, the Vogue,
I
and
mean,
Mike
the whole
Tyson.
like gangs
So what
challenging
you
each other
say,
to a
get
dance-off
started,
thing came from
Now, the first step is the Cabbage
fucking
Patch.
Step
Now,
Off, was
the
it?
Cabbage
Not
Patch
Step
is
Off,
a
was
step
it? It
that
was
deals mainly with the
fuck,
upper
I forgot the
body.
name of it now.
Okay, so
Electric
what you
Boogaloo
have to
did a
do is you stand
Breakdancing.
stationary and you move your upper body with your shoulders.
Uh,
parallel
Okay,
You think
I-
of the West
I-
Side
in a
Story,
circular
Angus?
motion.
No, I'm thinking of the breakdancing
Now you do
movie.
that,
The one
and
that
then
came
you
up with the
focus
infamous
and move
Electric
to the other
Boogaloo
side.
for its
While you move your upper body like
his
this,
sequel.
you move your arms in the reverse circle.
I find it
but you
very
move your
hard to
shoulders
believe
upper
that any
body.
kind of
So if you go to
badass
one
gang
side like
would call their
this,
dance move
your
the
arms
Cabbage
move to
Patch.
the other side, and that creates
Yeah,
this
but we're
type of
learning it. We're
back-to-back
learning
motion.
it. We're
What
gonna
you
do
is
the
you do this to one
cabbage
side,
patch.
and you do it to the other. You can alternate sides.
We gonna
Everybody
dance,
do
yo.
the Cabbage
Now, who wants to help me demonstrate the Cabbage Patch?
I mean, since I rearranged my living room, I technically have enough room here.
Here we go.
I got.
Don't forget to be hip. You've got to wear
If I
crop
was,
tops
if I was,
and massive crucifixes.
Not the cabbage patch. Still not the cabbage patch.
At no point are we seeing the Cabbage Patch. Yep.
but this is where profit. Stop it. Turn it. Spin it. Jab it. Eat it.
Does she have a gun?
A
No,
holster.
her belt's just wadded up right there.
So they're getting the shit dancing out the way, right?
I
that-
like how his crucifix is pinned to the front of his shirt so he doesn't knock himself out with it.
It's up to you to use your imagination and put the steps in.
I'm okay.
I
Now,
refuse.
the next step we're gonna
How
show
dare
is
you
the
make
how.
me use my
The how
imagination?
is a step that looks
I'm
like
American, damn it.
looks
We
like
don't
walking
use
in a
imagination.
stationary position. You should start with your legs
Can I
apart.
imagine a few
Put
things
your
with some of the
arms
ladies
on
in the
either side of
back?
your leg like this,
Sure.
making a fist.
You know what makes me
Stretch
sad?
your leg, and you stretch
I could
your
never
arm,
be a jet
and then
in
you
West
come back to
Side
this
Story
position and you bend your
because
leg.
I can only
Then you
snap
take
my
your finger
finger
to
on
the
my
other
right hand.
side, and you do the same thing.
I couldn't do the
Lift your leg off
two
the floor if
snaps, you
like,
know?
and be here, or you can
So I'll
do-
never be a
Doo-doo-doo-doo.
You can do one to each side, or you can do two.
Oh,
to
now
each
he's
side,
imagining
and one to
fucking
the
someone,
other
I think.
side. But that's up to you. So now we're going to demonstrate the alpha. I'm going to have Chris, Tyrone, and Cece. Would you come up here for a second? I'm going to have them.
Of course, there's a Tyrone.
Who's the other?
Let's pretend
Who's
that
the
we
other-
don't have
Oh.
a routine set
Doesn't
up.
I mean, we could keep the video on her. But nope, we're getting on Tyrone and I forgot the name of the other one. Whitey, I guess. I don't know.
I don't remember ever seeing Alf do this dance.
It's how he entices cats.
Oh, is this all the people from the set of Alf limping around after they fall into the pit on set?
It's the same dance, isn't it? As the Cabbage Patch, pretty much.
No, this is the Alf.
Because fun fact about the set of Alf, it was a minefield because there were pits for the puppeteer down there, and people kept falling into them and getting themselves hurt.
Oh, camera, why are you there?
Now our next step is the RoboCop. Now the whole idea of the RoboCop
I'm just
Yeah, a
surprised
little bit more
we
to the left and down, right, Jason?
is to look
Yeah.
mechanical.
I just haven't seen any parachute pants
So again,
yet.
you
I'm
start
calling
with your legs
hacks.
separated. You take one arm, you
This
put it
guy's
perpendicular to the
sort of wearing
No,
parachute
You
pants.
take your other hand and you put it parallel. Now the fists are together. Now the whole idea is to look like you're taking one hand.
Well,
and
here's the
pushing it
thing,
off to
Angus.
the side.
Nobody really
Okay.
will parachute.
You started with the
Except for
inverted
Hammer.
L, you push to the side. You let your entire upper body do the same thing. Now then you change your arm.
They're not parachute
put
pants
your
unless
other
the
arm
crotch is down
parallel,
by your ankles.
And then take this and push it
Don't
this way.
speak about
You have
crotches
this
and
kind of
hammer.
motion.
We've all
That
seen his
is the
crotch,
basic
thanks to that
RoboCop.
fucking
Again, you can
bump
do
in the...
two
How
to
is
the
this
side,
RoboCop?
or one and two
How
to
is
the
this
other
anything
side.
like
Any way you
RoboCop?
like. That is the
This should be
basic
called the tug of
So now,
Can
who's gonna
RoboCop's
help me
costume
demonstrate
bend his arms
RoboCop?
that way?
Mm,
No!
I don't know if I can remember ever seeing him cross his arm in front of his chest.
Okay, Robocop is one word.
they can't put it
Yeah.
as one word for copyright.
and they would sue him for this shitty dance. Like Paul
I mean-
Verhoeven
a
himself
little,
would
a
be like,
little lower ankle, baby.
That would be
Paul
nice.
Verhoeven is like,
This is
look,
nothing
I do
like
satire, guys, for a living, and you guys are shit.
Do a handstand.
Yes, thrust, wiggle, shake that moneymaker. This is what we have
The
become,
one girl in
YouTube.
the pink top is a little bit of a spaz.
You mean she's out of time and sync?
She's just a little bit of a
yeah,
spaz.
everybody.
This is
Dude.
one of my favorites, even though it's not one of the easiest.
So this is the
It is
Tasmanian
kind
Devil. Please note, you do not spin in this during this dance.
Move your leg all the way out as you open
You
your
do not
arms.
end up saying
Let your
things
chest
in a
up
mad
open.
way at all.
You step back
With a
cross your
slight
legs,
lisp.
Yeah.
You close your chest and you bring your arms together.
Yeah, Yeb has a good
Same
point.
thing for
Isn't
the
Elf
other side.
copyrighted
Your
too?
arms and your legs.
Yes,
You let the leg go to the back.
alien
But
life
it could
Hey,
form.
also
speaking-
be
On that
somebody's
leg,
name.
close.
True.
So you have this kind of motion.
That's a
Forward,
way to get away around
Speaking
it.
of Looney
forward,
Tunes,
forward.
who wants to hear a
Now,
deep,
once you
dark
master the step,
napalm
you can go
secret?
One to one side, two to the other.
I
or
do,
you stay
I
on
do.
that side. That's up
Did
to
you jack off to
That
Yakko?
is the
So
basic
the
step.
first time,
Now, I'm gonna have
no,
all
the
my
first
friends
time I ever
demonstrate this
became
step.
aroused was when I saw Bugs Bunny cross-dressing, and I think that's the reason I'm bisexual, and I'm really into
The Roger
cross-dressers.
Rabbit. Oh, they don't care about copyright.
Then
What
they're
about-
just dumb.
That's copyrighted a couple of times over.
Yes, thrust for me. Thrust.
But yeah, that's my deep, dark Looney Tunes secret. I want to fuck cross-dressed Bugs Bunny.
To be fair, Matt, a lot of people do.
Yeah. Are they
I want to make
gonna-
an honest woman.
Are they going to dance and sync at all?
They each seem about a frame off from the other,
Right?
and I can't tell if they're onto the music or not.
I don't
In
think
order
they
to do the
are.
Running Man, what you have to do is you have to start with one leg.
This dance troupe is
It
shit.
is very weird that we don't have any lower angles, though. Everything's like it's from a gurney.
You put this leg down to the floor.
That's 'cause
and
they
you
probably
slide
hired
the
one.
leg that you're standing
And they're like,
on
we are
to
going
the
to
back.
use this
As
shit.
you do that, you straighten your arms. Then you bring the leg that just slid.
They don't
to
have
You
a
know what
dolly.
this probably is? You know why,
Bend your
Jim?
arms back.
This is probably not actually a
like
dance
there.
set at all, and they just filmed. Because the more I'm thinking about this, the more it's like, yeah, this is a scam VHS. This is a VHS to scam people out of money who wanted to learn how to do dancing.
From here,
And
Well, it definitely
They've-
looks like they're not dancing on a
chose-
dance floor.
down, up, down.
Nope.
Okay? Now, who's going to demonstrate
And
Means
you
all
notice-
these people are going to be
Mary
really
and
sore
Tyrone.
tomorrow.
Okay.
You notice the car door that's got the graffiti on it on the side as well? This is a TV set. The Running Man. Oh, Arnie's going to be so pissed.
wait, I just noticed something. We need to figure this out. Like, have there been more than 3 camera angles? Because yeah, if this is a TV set, they might only
There have only
use
been
the
three,
three cameras. The sitcom.
2, 3.
No, I don't think there have.
1, 2,
So-
1.
So, are they going to allow anyone else to dance, or is it always
Oh,
going
no,
to be the
that's
same
1,
people?
2.
I can't remember if that was a move from the Running Man dance or not, to slap your feet together like that. Jason would know if he was here.
I am here. I'm just bored silly. Look at these people.
I think Jason wants to see more red.
I want to see something. Oh, they're tough now.
Now, imagine yourself to be a high fashion model, and you're at a photo shoot.
No!
You have
You
a-
imagine yourself being a high fashion model, you prick.
You have to strike
He
a
can't.
pose.
He's
Well,
Black
I mean,
Ernest.
everyone can dream,
Strike
Jason.
a pose, there's nothing to it. This is the
I mean,
Vogue,
could you imagine
which, as you can
Ernest
see, is
as a
named after the
model?
fashion magazine. Now, the most
No.
important thing about the Vogue
Some of us
is
wouldn't mind
attitude.
being pretty.
You have to get your attitude, and you have to change
You
your
know,
attitude
Jason, you're
to
acting
pose
all
you
high
like.
and mighty
Now, the
against
only
this
other
guy,
thing
I
you should
hope
keep in
you
mind
realize he was
is
part of the
that
AIDS
with
epidemic.
every pose you make,
This is
What?
effective.
you are having your picture taken. So it
This
should
was
be
made in
that
the early
strong pose.
'90s. This
So
wasn't.
now I'll have some of my friends show the Vogue to you.
The
yeah, the chat
Vogue.
makes a good point. We've
Okay.
only seen 5 of these people dance. Everyone else is extras.
Oh no,
Oh,
we
it's
haven't
my
seen
favorite
Skinny White
song,
Man.
the
Skinny
alarm
White Man's
clock.
new.
This seriously
Vogue.
sounds like an
Why
alarm.
do all
Vogue.
women have weird throws?
Hello, Vanilla Ice.
Everybody Vogue
I'm
to
sorry,
the
that might
music.
be a little unfair.
We're here. We're queer. Get used to it.
Okay, this is a stripping routine.
So is. Someone studied at pole dancing
You guys
club.
Never Vogue. Jeez.
Um,
I could totally see Angus voguing in a 1992 nightclub.
Yes, when I was 12. No, 10.
Ooh,
Now,
When you
Pick
were
up the
10,
field.
exactly.
Tyson and Mike
92,
Tyson
I was
boxed.
10, Jason.
So if you have a step called the Mike Tyson,
All
you
the
know
better.
it's
You would have been in a
gonna be
cage and crying as
if you have a step called the Mike Tyson, you better rape
to
a
one
bitch.
side and you
Or
put
bite
your
off an
hand
ear. Or it's not the
to
Mike
other side.
Tyson.
When you do this, you take the arm of the leg that's
That
thrust
dude
in
is still
back,
fast
and
as
you
fuck
swing it forward.
when he tries to
So you
box.
have this kind of motion.
God, I can't wait
Okay,
to see
that
the
is
Mike Tyson
basic
and how
Mike
they fuck
Tyson.
this up.
Now, I'll have some of my friends, Chris, Carol, and who else is going to be doing it? Mary. And Mary demonstrate the Mike Tyson for you.
Are they gonna beat the shit out of each other?
Please don't.
Are they gonna rape each other or bite off their ears?
They are so off sync as a dance troupe. It's like they've never practiced before. Yes, that's how Mike Tyson fights.
When do they take off their
Imagine-
clothes?
Imagine if Mike Tyson did fight like this.
Well, he just windmilled occasionally.
It just gets
I would love to see Mike Tyson the Mike Tyson. That would be great.
He'd be more in fucking sync than these lot.
That's the best you can.
This is how you dance, girls.
I step away for a second and I come back and they're still just kind of randomly flailing around.
That's the Mike Tyson you're talking about there.
Oh
the dances
my god, a new
Oh,
set!
look, it's the
just
spaz
to make sure we really got them together.
Slow motion,
The
guys.
Cabbage Patch. Remember, with the Cabbage Patch, the arms are moving in a circular motion in one direction,
This video
while the
taught me
shoulders are
fucking
moving in
nothing.
the opposite direction.
It was just
The legs and feet.
and
move.
confusing me.
Oh, I recognize that handkerchief out the back. Don't you,
Oh.
Jason?
Black,
Oh.
black in the right pocket. Okay, one sec.
Uh-huh.
You also notice they do
Are you
Handkerchief
looking up
code.
what
Pretty
that
sure-
means?
the arms to give
Yep.
the step
I'm
its
pretty
own
sure that's
personal
the
feel.
play.
Handkerchief code, let's see. Black S&M. Where's the pockets?
Man.
Let's speed it up and watch it one more time.
That's not.
No, was it
Oh,
slowed
he's a
down?
submissive who's into S&M.
Oh, there we go. There we go. Submissive and into S&M. We recognize that code, mister.
Wait, how do you recognize that code, Angus?
Because the handkerchief code is famous.
Why didn't you ask me why I don't recognize?
The Alf.
Ooh,
Legs slightly.
I suddenly have an
bent to
interest in
begin
the
with.
Alf.
One leg extends. While it extends, the arms straighten on either side.
We don't need to see your junk, dude.
Then you release both your
Those are
arms
way
Where
too
are they
skin
shooting
tight.
this
and your
part?
Holy
extended
shit,
leg.
dude. Put on some pants.
That's the basics.
So, which of these people is the Mexican
Check
guy's
out when
daddy?
the dancers put their arms in the air. They still bring them
I
down
think
on
we
each
know.
side
Blue
of the
short.
working leg to complete the Alf step.
I'm surprised that he's
Okay,
just
that
not
guy's
drooling.
ass is just eating his
Notice
shorts.
CC Tyrone
His
and
ass,
Chris
look at it.
also look in the
It's
direction of the
fucking
working
skin
side.
tight.
This gives the step a little more class.
Are we sure those are actually pants and not just like body paint?
It's the bionic
What the
dance of
fuck
hip
is wrong
hop.
with his dick?
It's sideways. I don't know.
Yeah, it's
I
probably
think the
side.
stuffing. It's not behaving right, you know?
It looks like his butt, but he's got poo. It's like he took a dump in the front of his trousers.
No, we don't need to see his dick again.
Yeah, Monster,
Not
before there was
regular
a net,
motion.
before there was a grinder, there was the handkerchief code. That's how man showed interest. Sells out all
This is not to the music that we're hearing at all.
The RoboCop.
Oh yes, the
Make two
RoboCop.
fists,
Well
one
known
arm
for
begins
being so
parallel
flexible
to the
and
floor,
fast.
The other arm begins perpendicular to the floor. Your fists are almost touching. One
I'd
fist
call this one the
pushes
Mortal
the other,
Kombat, personally.
then they
Yeah.
switch. So
If we're naming them
Robocop-
after movies.
they just alternate.
I don't think. I'm gonna be honest, Jimshin. I don't think Mortal Kombat was a thing when this
Even
video
3
came
times
out.
to one side before you switch.
94, I
might be,
think. So
yeah.
yeah, it was a bit later.
Make your own variation.
They could call it the Double Dragon.
Hell, I don't even think.
Now you can even open your hands like Michelle.
Yeah, they could call
does
it the
for
Double
Ironia
Dragon.
For a different effect.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to ignore the bulge, isn't it, Crypto? And now they're doing the mashed
Also,
potato.
they're just dancing on some random rooftop.
Apparently, Robocop is just wiggling with their mashed potato halfway through it.
No! Stop it!
Mamas.
They've got to pad it out somehow, Jason. And I haven't
How
even
is
got
it
the.
in slow motion if both dances are to the same song?
This,
And,
this video is 100% scam. This is fucking useless. If you wanted to do these dances, this is dog shit.
If you wanted to do these dances, you need to actually go to a studio. You think there's some poor unfortunate person underneath them right now just
Now
wondering
we
what all
have
the
the Roger
banging's
Rabbit.
about?
Yeah, probably some old woman.
Now with the Roger Rabbit, remember
You're
to
upsetting
just
my
move
cat.
forward with your arms back.
Some old guy's going to come out to want to feed his pigeons.
Filming in fucking Bosnia?
Foot gets all
What is
the way
up
to
with
the
the
back.
set?
I don't know,
Step
but I'm
on
watching
it,
Whitey.
pick up-
They're
Yeah, it looks
outside.
like
They're not
either
on the
New
set.
York or a war zone.
Oh, lady, pull your
This
shorts down.
alternates.
They're creeping right up.
Look, she's just trying to copy the bulge, but she didn't get the latex.
You can do the Roger Rabbit half time, double time, even triple time if you want. Take a look at the different ways Inez,
Yep, come on.
Mary,
Try to
and Chris
surreptitiously pick out the shorts from your arse. It's not going to work. We're watching you. So when's Eddie Valiant going to come out and handcuff them?
And what exactly does this dance have to do with Roger Rabbit?
Absolutely nothing.
It's like all nothing. Have any of these dances had anything to do with the thing that they are named after?
No. Wait, does that mean that the Cabbage Patch is named after Cabbage Patch Babies?
Yeah, it's after the Cabbage Patch Kids.
The Running Man is one of my favorites.
Running Man. Just be thankful we're not
Running
getting the
Man,
entire
shown
hour
here
and a half
performed by
video
two
of this.
ladies.
Lift one foot up and bring it about knee height alongside.
Can we
the
stop
other
with
leg.
the bulge?
Oh,
You know what, I
wait.
know-
Okay,
You slide the leg you're standing
he's
on
wearing
back,
the same crucifix
and at
as the
same
guy with the
time,
black
you
handkerchief.
bring your
That
arms
must be the
down
Dom.
and the foot you lift
I mean, even
The more
the
together
ladies
all
must
these
think that's
movements
not much to
are,
see, right?
the better the step is gonna look.
All one that we occasionally attract into the show. No.
Like honestly,
Let's see that one more time.
here's something. You can
In
literally
regular
call this dance right the Running Man the Man on Fire, and it would have just as much to do. It would actually be more appropriate to call it the Man on Fire, because that
They should
song is
call
about a runner.
They should call it Ministry of Silly Walks.
That would be even better. Why hasn't anybody called like a dance to Ministry of
I
Silly
think
Walks?
Mudbrooker's got it. They are not listening to the same music we are.
No.
Yeah, if you noticed, we've only heard one song so far.
The
The
Vogue.
Vogue. Because
That's
no
all
one
they could
knew.
afford.
No one, absolutely no one by 1992 had heard of the Vogue and how to do it.
Now try
It
to
was
make
such
your
a rare
poses
song,
as
it's just a small
specific
hit.
as possible. Remember, you're a fashion
And the
model,
dance, I mean, no one ever
every
heard of
flash
the
on
singer
camera
again after
will
that.
change.
I think it was
Also,
something like,
wasn't the Vogue not really a full dance, but like just, the
Don't
pose?
forget about
Yes.
your attitude. That's what's most important. You know
it
what
was
I'm
pretty
saying?
much the only thing you did during when
And
the song came
more
on in
poses
discos.
you can make, and the
Yeah,
further
because
you make it,
you're doing
the better
like
the steps
typical
will be.
garbage early '90s dance moves, and then like Vogue, and then you pause and do like a Joe pose.
Pretty much. While Madonna
You know
sings
what's
That
away.
lady on the right is not having fun with her hair.
If the Vogue happened today, people would be calling the move the JoJo pose.
Jojo, Jojo, everybody
Guy in the
move
center
with
is
the
kind of a
music.
JoJo character.
I mean, he's doing the Jojo poses. Who would he be? I think he'd be Polnareff. Yeah, I think he'd be Polnareff.
This guy,
What even is this song that was the only thing they bothered paying for?
Fuck knows. But time for the Mike Tyson.
Step to the side. and bring the
Jason, are you
opposite
falling
leg
asleep?
So that it crosses in back.
I am falling asleep. Want to know why?
As it crosses in back, you swing your arm
Hey,
across
real
like
quickly, you
so.
guys notice that the dances that they're doing in
A
the
hook to
slow-mo
be exact.
part look nothing like the dances from
It
the
alternates from
first
side
half?
to side.
No, they do look exactly like the same
Oh,
thing.
this, oh,
Now, when you
no,
watch
this is
Mary,
completely
Carol, and
fucking
Chris,
different from the Mike
you'll
Tyson
notice
they
there's
showed
a
us
little
earlier.
movement.
Yeah, there's been no windmilling.
I want my money back.
Again, like I said,
Also
this
to
is
the
a scam
Mike
VHS. This is
You
this
know
is,
what's the sad thing is?
All
Someone
this
got this
is
as a
the
present at
Mike
Christmas
Tyson
time.
without the
Someone
Probably
got-
from
Yeah.
my grandma.
Someone got the full hour and a half
Like anything you're trying to learn. Remember,
this.
This is an
practice
hour and a
makes
half.
perfect.
Not
Believe
this
me,
video, no.
I know.
This video's almost
Oh my
over.
God, was
Just work with this video.
this like the crack
use your
killer version of like
imagination.
we'll give you
It'll
a free
be no
taste?
time
Like
before you're
the
teaching
first
your
minute's free,
grannies how to
you
hip
gotta
hop.
pay us.
Someone thought this was the highlight of the hour and a half video that they had to give.
Not the highlight.
I just hope the person.
As the lady in orange almost plows into that one guy.
Wait, we didn't find.
Hi,
see the-
Carol.
oh, names now. Tyrone, Inez.
Inez.
Boy, Inez is scary up close.
Hey Mary, is she proud? We know Chris is proud.
Hi, Spaz.
Ooh, Cece.
And they all jump to their doom.
Yes, we're finally free. We can now die. Ah.
The migraine.
We're gonna jump off of this Chinese suicide
Oh my God,
factory
it's
roof.
the same dance they did at the beginning.
I think this dude just wants to be Michael Jackson's dance double.
I want to see the outtake where the ceiling collapses under them.
I think that's matte painting.
Stop right now.
That could be a matte painting behind them.
It might be a map painting, but you can tell they're actually
Look,
outside.
we can see the planes fall into Tower 1. Yeah.
That would be pretty spooky.
Hey everybody, what is this? What does this tape at 9/11 have in common?
They're utter disasters.
No, they have nothing. This is just a shitty bit, but not a it's a national tragedy. Why are you making jokes about 9/11?
So, did they go out their way to find black people with no rhythm? At all?
Well, knowing the dance
How
thing
many
in the early
times have we
90s,
watched the looping background? Have we listened to the looping background track? I wonder.
I've lost count.
oh,
It is almost
they're
over.
all they're all probably on fun.
The next one should provide some levity.
Oh, should it?
Christ. This had a director.
And a choreographer.
Oh,
Music is
yeah.
written and performed by Jackie Peterson. Oh, they actually pretended they had a crew.
So this is an original song made just for this video.
Yep. That they didn't use for the dances at all. They actually got someone into graffiti. 1990 this was made, sorry.
1990.
That explains a lot. 1990, if you hear that didn't know it was the 90s yet. To be fair,
I wish I made my character.
Boy.
Yeah, now you do, huh?
I could have been eating security guards, but no.
well, I mean, you still can if you hit the right security spot.
Yeah, Folsom Prison's out where you are.
Just remember to wear the correct handkerchief. UPC codes and 666.
Jesus, how far back are we going?
1994.
Oh, this is some old woo.
Don't die on me now, VLC. God damn you.
Just a moment, folks. Angus has to hit his computer.
Angus has
Yeah.
to turn the crank on his computer again to get it started.
Look, VLC's been a dick. It didn't crash the last time, it's just doing it this time. Okay, so where were we? UPC. Slam that in there. Slam that in there. Slam that in there. And we're good to go.
No, we're not. We're going. Good.
You see,
UPC
even though it's
codes.
crashed after every single video, Angus still put all the videos in the playlist just in case it decides not to.
Oh, it did not like that at all, did it?
No, it didn't.
Whee!
Thank you, VLC. I appreciate your efforts to save us.
Okay, that video's getting skipped. It's what's crashing VLC.
Sure it is. We all know what it was. It was the devil. The devil doesn't want us to
Yeah.
know about 666.
Yeah, devil doesn't want us to know the truth.
You know, that video probably would have been good too. That's why it got skipped.
Commander.
Would it have? We haven't really been batting 1,000 tonight, Jim Shin, really.
What?
Like, we watched a cartoon made by a half-blind mad Arab after he wrote the fucking Necronomicon, and then we watched a video scam trying to scam dumb teenagers into fucking out of their allowances. Knowing the video Oh, I hear something.
Commander.
Angus, you gotta reboot the Skype feed again. There you go.
It has been
Frozen.
jerky. It has been jerky for you guys. Okay. I think VLC has crapped itself today.
Just today, eh?
It's chronic.
Isn't this the thing that we watched at the end of last show?
No,
I can't hear you over the jungle music.
apparently it is.
Yeah, the video's a bit loud for us.
Hold on. Apparently we have watched this already. I don't remember it. Don't remember it though. Did we?
You were
'Cause
drunk.
We barely watched any of it.
we got slammed for Raiders, not Commander. It was Lobster Man that we
Raiders.
watched.
Ugh.
Well, no, but after that, we watched part of this while Addie and his boyfriend were hanging out. Addie and his husband were hanging out.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
We watched
Okay.
at least half of it.
In that case, Damnation Alley.
I've seen that.
Ooh, this is a fun one.
No, it's not.
Come on,
I know.
Is it about a-
VLC.
It's so
Is it
fucking
about a-
stupid.
Is it about a
Jesus,
demon-possessed
fuck
bowling
VLC.
alley?
No, oh, if only it was.
And now, Joe Bob's Last Call and Damnation Alley on TNT.
Come on, VLC, stop being a dick.
We're watching TNT.
Oh my god.
Flashback
Oh
to
my god, we're not even
1977.
getting the VHS rip, we're getting a fucking
We're getting a
TV
TV. We're
edit.
getting a TV rip.
We're getting nothing just now until I get
This is
VLC to start
perfect.
working right.
Actually, all we're watching is Angus struggle with his computer.
Well, I'm struggling with the
It's
software.
apropos with fucking.
Yeah, this is the one major variation from my setup. You see, I didn't use VLC, so I have no idea what's wrong with it.
So
we used VLC
Jimson,
last week and there's no issues.
So Jimson, the only thing you need to know about Damnation Alley is it is the movie Fox backed over Star Wars. It was the movie.
And now,
They-
Joe
that was
Bob's
the-
Last Call and
the
Damnation
big-
Alley on TNT.
So they never regretted that decision,
Okay.
right?
Flashback to 1977. The
They
bicentennial
still
was
they
over,
still
the
gave
shark
money
is
to
dead,
20th
and
Century
everybody
Fox still
wants
gave
one of
money to
those John
Star
Travolta
Wars.
white suits from Saturday Night
Yeah.
Fever. Some of the
Okay,
most
for some
popular
reason,
movies in
Skype
the
isn't
history of
playing
life
nice
came
with
out of
VLC now.
1977. Star Wars, Close Encounters of the Third Kind, and of course, Damnation Alley, which we have for you tonight. It stars the great Jan Michael Vincent and the late George Papard as a couple of guys who
Oh,
hate each
Jan
other for
Michael.
about 5 minutes till the whole world gets nuked, and then they drive the Oscar Mayer Wiener armored
the fuck is
battleship
going
across
on?
the country in an epic
Okay,
quest to reach
nothing
the
is
Mecca
recognizing VLC
that
now.
might save
Fucking hell. Right. Give me a second.
Have you tried completely closing VLC?
I'm gonna have to at this rate.
Have you tried? Maybe we just don't do the show ever again. Have you tried that one?
Wait, I
Oh,
see a
there's-
video.
There's Joe Bob.
mankind, Albany, New York.
Okay,
So
we
let's
can
do
kinda
those
see it
drive-in
now.
totals and get it started. We have 250 million dead bodies, no breasts,
Weird.
exploding continent, axis tilting, giant scorpions, exploding military
No
base,
breasts.
gospel singing, face eating,
Nope.
rock throwing, flash flood, axis retilting, gratuitous shaving, cockroach foo, hillbilly foo,
Wait, what?
and no plot to get in the way of the story. 2 stars. Check it out. I'll be right here to guide you through it. And did I mention that this was a post-apocalyptic?
Why do we keep fading out?
I
That's
don't
our
know.
theme for
Am I
1999.
having a stroke?
Next year we'll be showing only movies that have
It's on the
marching
video.
bands in them, you know. 2001 is
Yeah,
all films starting with
it's,
the letter C.
yeah.
See, we're working on 2002 because TNT says we have to have
The fuck's
theme.
going on?
We have to have theme. night.
And
So this is-
we're
Guess what
frozen
did
because
you
you tried to
do?
do something. You
Also
tried to
known
make
as
the video bigger, and it hates you.
They call it both things.
And your computer
Why don't we
hates
have
you.
Pre-Holocaust movies, you know,
Yeah.
pre-apocalypse night on TNT. Movies where
Stop
everybody
touching.
is so
Just-
happy. Nobody's dying. We're happy because nobody would watch that, would they?
Okay, who the fuck is this guy?
You don't know who Joe Bob Briggs
It's
is?
Joe.
Nope.
I am uncultured, Jason. I don't know things.
This came out after Star Wars. G.I. Joe's headquarters, the pit.
Yeah, Joe Bob's like, he's a famous movie host. He's done some directing work. So quite a bit of directing work, actually.
But you're
Wow,
damned in the
yeah,
alley.
I forget, was Joe...
Was what?
I forget, and Jason, was Joe Bob one of Corman's guys?
No, I don't think so. I think he
Wow,
became
so-
one of Corman's guys after all this stuff.
Are you
George
sure we're not watching Star Wars?
I don't know anymore.
Well, we've got the A-Team font.
So
I mean, just add some
so
funny
here's
hats
what
and this would be...
we have a nuclear war, and it makes the Earth's axis tilt. I don't know how it does it, but it does it. And then all of a sudden, there's tons of goopy monsters all over the place.
Oh, okay, Jason, you give me
It's
shit
really
for not knowing who this guy is. I said, who the fuck is this guy? And my Google on my cell phone says, I don't understand.
Mm-hmm.
This really feels like Airplanes. Now.
It really does.
This feels like Airplanes too.
Are we building up to something worthwhile? Because this is kind of...
No, it's the 7th.
No, it's Damnation Out.
Jack Spite what?
One thing you have to remember about Damnation Alley is one of the reasons Fox put more time and effort and money into this is because this is from a book.
Okay, are we watching Police Squad now?
I think it was written in the 50s. I forget.
Paul Winfield's in this, everybody.
Is that George Peppard with a fucking moustache?
Yes, that's George Peppard with a mustache. That's the coke fiend alcoholic who somehow had a career.
Yep.
And that's the other thing. This movie also had technically the star power behind it. And a big technically there. Gigantic technically. Huge mountain of salt.
Well, about a week of preliminary sketches and a month of painting. You want to be in
Okay, you're security guards, but you don't have a speed loader. Wow.
You're gonna have a nude done?
As a matter of fact, I can give you...
This is what sci-fi movies used to be like before Star Wars. As much as I shit on Star Wars,
This
at
came
least
out
it stopped.
after
them.
Star Wars, dude. And
Yeah,
by
but
the
it
way,
was being made
it
at the
had
same
it
time
had
and
a
before
lower
Star Wars.
budget. It had a lower budget than Star Wars. Star Wars cost 11 million. This one only cost 8 million.
You're ruining his brain.
Yeah, but I think the market went to this.
No, it didn't. Star Wars was huge. Oh my God, you weren't even alive. Star Wars had TV commercials and posters and all sorts of shit all over the place. I only heard about Damnation Alley when I was stoned as a teenager. It didn't even make its money back. It only made $4 million in the box office. It's a shitty piece of shit.
Well, it's good to know that they gave a Ken doll his first start in TV.
Work it all out,
You
Jason.
and
Get it
Steve
all out
should
of your
do
system.
You and Steve should do this for late season.
Fuck you!
No, Jason, hear me out. This should be like. So
hear
hear me
you
out. I think this would be a funny idea. You do it like for an April Fool's Day episode where like you and Steve pretend to be from the universe where this was the big hit instead of Star Wars.
Yeah, we all played with
And we're
with
up to like
Damnation Alley action figures, and we have the flesh-eating cockroach pit, well, which is coming up, guys.
yeah. We're up to
it's
like
so-
Damnation Alley episode 9.
Angus video.
It's either frozen again or I don't know.
The relief, Captain.
Thank you, sir. Have a nice day.
I'm on it.
Same to you.
The thrilling watching guys walk around someplace. See.
Modular check. We're here for you. Step one.
You know what? I can understand when there's like shit like this from the 70s why people like Logan's Run.
No one likes Logan's Run.
I do.
Oh, Box is
True.
one of my favorite characters.
Everybody
Appears to be a burnout.
Everybody who says they like Logan's Run is a fucking liar. Or has never actually seen the movie.
Now remember, they have a nuclear war, and within days, there are giant mutant scorpions.
Well, of course, that's how it works.
Without any alternate source of mutagenic effects in the
Even
universe.
fucking Fallout.
The
Think about it. Fallout was more fucking realistic.
Well, the thing about Fallout, though, is it's
nuclear
not
fallout.
the radiation, it's the mutagenic viruses that cause the giant monster animals.
Well, no, like, not all the things are caused by FEV.
I have a valid message.
I agree.
You're supposed to say, I concur.
FAB. I mean,
Logan's
I concur.
Run is not fun.
Logan's
Run is this fucking... Logan's Run is so fucking boring as a movie. If it was a person, it'd be too fucking boring people.
So did the nuclear war happen,
It'd be
or is the
too
nuclear war about to happen?
It's happening right now.
It's about that.
It's
That's
happening,
happening
but
right now. This
you
is
know,
what it would be
There's
like.
a war going on right now, and we're watching this boring shit?
we're not only watching
A
this boring
nuclear
shit,
war.
we're watching
Yeah.
these boring people not react to a nuclear war. There's no one panicking. There's no one going, oh shit, nuclear Armageddon is heading our way. Ah!
Hey, look, we bothered to program in this heads-up display map thing.
So, I mean, it's not like there's a kid playing a Commodore 64 and causing nuclear attacks.
That is a better movie. Why don't we watch that one?
Oh, poor Canada.
Ready for launch.
Yeah, in general.
Insert keys.
I like, you know what? I like how Canada's the first one to get wiped out.
No, but I mean, we're sending missiles to intercept, and all those nukes are going to blow up over Canada. Stock footage!
Launch indications.
They couldn't even give George Peppard a mustache the same
Really?
colour as his hair. I love it when a missile comes together.
On LFC5.
Someone somewhere is having sex, and we are watching the euphemism footage for it.
Right now, there's a Costco being torn apart by looters, and we're watching this.
Oh, another fun little fact. This is basically the only other fun fact about this awful dog shit of a movie. We'll see it later, but the armored vehicle from this was eventually reused as the armored vehicle from what was it? Mystery Men.
No, it wasn't. That is completely made up, man.
Yeah, it was.
Where did you get that?
No, it's not.
That was a
Ben
Berkman
Stiller
tank.
told
That
me.
was a handmade prop for Mystery Men. This thing is a disco '70s piece of shit. I think it got reused on TV a lot, though. How come he looks like an anime character?
Or a robot,
He
or
does.
something.
Oh, the excitement of nuclear war.
Oh no. It's okay.
Ugh. Ugh.
I
Bing,
understand.
bing, pow. Bing, pow, right over Canada. Canada's fucked.
giant two-headed moose everywhere.
Oh man, that's where the next Fallout should be, in Canada. And everyone's
I've been
polite.
saying that.
Oh God, Jason, mutated Wolverines infected by the super mutant virus.
That's right. They'd be the new Death Claws.
I'm gonna be honest. Like the two places I really want to see a Fallout game, the realistic ones. Like I would really love to see a Fallout game set in China or in Europe, but that's never gonna fucking happen.
No.
But I really want to see Canada or Florida. I think you could do some really cool shit with Florida in the Fallout universe.
Okay, so our anti-missile network did nothing.
It failed, yeah.
They just blew
You know
up
what I'm
midair.
thinking with Florida?
So it's true to life, really.
Instead of death claws, right? Because this is something I've been like thinking into recently. Do you know how many cool extinct crocodiles there are? Like crocodiles used to be fucking awesome, and we got stuck with the lamest ones.
Go down to Australia or Africa and tell that to the crocodiles. I still think the saltwater crocodiles are pretty fucking cool.
Do you realize how
it is
big
pretty
Nile crocodiles are?
Yeah.
But it is cool, Jason, as a crocodile the size of a T-Rex that could run on land. Is it as cool as an armadillo crocodile?
I'm glad we don't have them.
Oh, they said.
So yeah, that's kind of what I want them to do. If they ever set it in Florida, basically go, not really T-Rex, I would lean more with like Carnotaurus, the best dinosaur ever, and just basically
Welcome
Carnotaurus.
to Prehistoric Crocodile Park.
Carnotaurus is the coolest dinosaur ever.
Yeah, I feel like
He's got those cool. Fuck you. He's cool. He's the cheetah of the dinosaurs.
he is not the cheetah of the dinosaurs. He's too big.
Spanking.
No, that was like Carnotaurus's niche. It was a high-speed predator because basically the way it would kill things is because they had really weak jaw muscles. Is they would run at something full fucking speed and just basically fucking gouge it to death in one chunk. Also, they have the coolest name of any dinosaur, meat-eating bull. Like that's pretty fucking dope.
Okay. They found a dinosaur. They found a dinosaur skull in amber, the smallest dinosaur ever found. It was about as
that's
big.
So fun.
It was about as big as a bee hummingbird. A bee hummingbird.
Hummingbird.
Oh no, the Earth is fucked.
The Earth doesn't make sense anymore.
Where's South America?
Where is South America?
What the fuck happened?
What happened to Canada?
It's an American movie. It only concentrates on America.
Man. You were right. Getting stoned and going to the planetarium is awesome.
I see, like,
also, yeah, crypto break.
trees of green.
You can do something with the giant.
Skies
You
of
can do
yellow.
something with the giant down in
Angus,
Florida.
we're
In a
slide
Fallout
showing
game.
again.
What's that?
Oh,
Yeah,
it'd be cool, like doing
You can
doing
make
like
digital
giant
samples of
python. Types.
Hey, they're having an iguana problem apparently.
Yeah, you can do you can do a lot of cool shit with Florida.
There we
That's
go.
why I'm like, if Bethesda wants to keep up with the East Coast, Florida, go down to Florida. Florida's got some cool shit down there that you can make into cool mod.
The Third World War left.
left the
Left.
planet
Planet shrouded in a pall
of
radioactive dust under
dust.
Scott, lurid and angry in a gone insane.
There was no world
Meanwhile,
anymore.
in Utah,
Meanwhile,
Colorado.
on Tatooine, tilted
on its. As a result, nuclear holocaust through a reign of terror,
Yeah, there
with
is
storms and floods of unprecedented severity.
nothing we could do to fucking make the Earth tilt on its axis.
When this epic begat, wind blowed When down the remnants of life once more ventured forth to commence the struggle.
Well, theoretically, Jason, because it happened like a nominal amount with the Three Gorges Dam. If we found a way to basically dam up like all of the fresh water on like in Asia in one place, we can maybe tilt it like 0.00.
No way. There's no way. That's like saying if we got every human being to jump, we would destroy the Earth. If they all jumped at the same time.
No, like the Three Gorges Dam did actually like it had like a measurable but a nominal effect on like the Earth's like tilt, I think, or rotation. I can't remember. Micro, you're the smart one.
Yeah, Micro's probably been pulling his brain apart from half the shit you've said so far today.
Oh no! Action!
So whenever this is, gasoline is still around.
Yeah, there's still gasoline.
Gasoline, bullets, you know.
Oh no, look out! It's a giant scorpion! It's totally like Fallout. It's a rad scorpion.
Obviously the effect was so good they couldn't show it to us.
Did Fallout get the giant scorpions from Damnation Alley? Because you know Fallout is a mix of like.
So no one thought to call on the experts of still motion at all.
Okay, this thing is jerking so bad I can't tell what's going on anymore.
Yeah, slideshow again, Angus.
I'll be honest, I'm pretty sure Harryhausen was dead by the point this is made.
It's just a real scorpion, dude. Look at these special effects.
Amazing balls.
Oh wow, even the shadows are shitty.
Right.
Holy crap, that's bad. Okay, no. Yeah, there were several movies at the same time that could do that effect better.
You ever see the test effect for, I forget what it was called, but it was the stuff they were going to use for Jurassic Park before Spielberg went to CGI?
Yes, kick ineffectually at the armored giant scorpion.
He just left the lady behind to be eaten by scorpions.
Yep.
Which is kind of shitty because she was probably the reason he was out there in the first place.
What are you worried about? Keegan, there's nothing you can do for her? What the hell are you talking about, man? She was...
Oh, ha ha! Jizz dummy. Why? Why? That was even my fucking question. Why was he? Oh.
Yeah. He had two choices.
The only titties. The only titties in this movie.
So you could have brought back a bunch of food and supplies, but instead you hauled back a sex doll.
It's freezing up again.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Sure was selfish.
Skype, you suck balls.
It's a Skype or is it VLC? Or is it both? Maybe both suck balls.
No, it seems to be Skype. Whenever I open up the chat, it freezes on you guys.
You know what?
Wait, there's still a US Air Force?
Air Force, yeah, supposedly.
Well, you gotta remember, Angus, this movie is literally like days after the apocalypse.
It said an epoch.
And they already have deserts and scorpions and...
Well, it's a good thing that nuclear winter cleaned itself up.
At most, I think it's been like a year.
What do you think we'll get? Depends on the conditions we find. You know that...
Why did everyone think there was going to be a nuclear summer instead of a nuclear winter anyway?
Tanner says he's been as far as Phoenix.
Give me 3/16.
I don't know.
You believe that? He might have.
To be fair, not everybody did the nuclear summer bullshit.
Thankfully, thank fuck,
It's understandable. Fallout.
they still have machine shop.
Because
bombs are hot, and bombs make hot things.
Because you never see it in the Fallout series itself because of the time period.
It's 200 years out.
They fucked it. Yeah, they fucked it up with Fallout 76, but I'm not counting Fallout
Titties!
76 as Fallout. Bullshit.
Hey, the guy beforehand said there wouldn't be any boobies.
More boobies!
Boobies!
But at least with Fallout, and the whole reason that shit's a desert and that is like, yeah, it was 200 years, we had the nuclear winter, and now everything is just barren wasteland after like 100+ years of nuclear winter.
Well, is he ever going to take that fake mustache off?
No.
It looks
Maybe,
so
I
fake.
think he might shave a little later. I can't remember.
I don't know. Once
Like
George
Into the
Papard
World,
gets into
Nuclear
character, you know.
Armageddon.
Boobies! Hot boobies.
Oh no, don't burn the porn! Don't burn the porn! That's the last of it that's left!
Apparently, burning your porn means burning the entire installation.
That's all it took to destroy the entire installation.
Alas, mankind defeated by his greatest enemy, pornography!
Porn and smoking.
You could say it was destroyed by hot smoking porn.
Everybody in the chat is still just coming up with names.
How do you design a facility to have that massive of a gas leak?
Almost, remember everybody, this was almost as expensive as Star Wars.
Oh yeah, you know what another fun idea I had for Fallout, Jason, is? Especially if it's ever set in Europe. Have
Leave
Africa
him! He's
be
dead
like-
already! He's burning to the ground, there's nothing we can do to help him.
Like, I know that Star Wars was kind of filmed on the cheap, but what exactly did they spend their money on in this film?
I have no idea.
George Papard's
So, Jason,
mustache.
Another fun thing, right, about like my idea for like Fallout, a Fallout game set in Europe is like Africa would be like a fucking faction, and it would be like a technological like wonderland because nobody bothered to nuke Africa at all during the Great War.
Well, that's not bad. That's
So they didn't have to deal with any of that shit.
Now that would actually be clever, Matt.
Hey,
which is why Bethesda will never do it.
Yeah. Plus, none of their wonderful fans would bother buying it because it doesn't star white people.
I'm one of their fans.
Basically, all of Africa in my version of Fallout is basically Wakanda.
Get ready to laugh and laugh. Here comes the super fan. Oh, it's freezing again.
No, it's playing. It's
no,
playing.
It's okay. Dun, 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 dun.
Did they clamp it?
Oh, I've seen that in like Journey to the Center of the Earth kind of shows before, where it's like a tunnel digger.
Yeah.
Also, Maestro, you joke about Fallout Hyrule, but Breath of the Wild was almost Fallout Hyrule.
Isn't that one entire timeline is Fallout Hyrule?
So good they had to repeat the viewing.
Well,
no, this is supposed to be
it is basically Fallout in Hyrule, but like what I'm talking about, Jimshin, is the original idea behind like why Hyrule was in such a desperate state. Was early on in the development, the main antagonists were going to be aliens, and there were going to be UFOs and shit.
Do you think?
And that's where like all like the
think-
technology comes from.
Do you think this inspired
Also-
George Papard during his 18 years?
No.
Waving a
Also,
cigar
wasn't-
around.
What inspired George Papard during his A-team years was booze.
And hating Mr. T. Because Mr. T got more publicity than he did.
Whatever. You know, even if that gets a little torn, you're supposed to take it down. You guys are late on that.
Yeah, don't let it touch the ground. You can just untie it. You didn't have to cut it. That's perfectly good rope. You're in a post-apocalyptic setting. Rope is good.
Yeah, they're only kinda. It's a big track. That's what it is. Hey, somebody go look up big track on Google and you'll see what I mean.
Oh, I know what you mean.
It looks like that tunneling thing. What was that movie where the Earth's core stopped rotating?
The core?
Oh, yeah.
It looks like the tunnel vehicles from the core.
And they had to restart it.
You know what? We joke about this, but like that would actually, if they had something like this in a Fallout game, this would be amazing.
Thanks for filming the smoke.
Because
you know what? This is just going to be landscape filler, isn't it?
Yep.
Because you know what would be cool about this vehicle in like a Fallout game? It would basically be a mobile house. It'd be a mobile base. And that'd be really cool.
Yeah, it's definitely something the Brotherhood would have.
Here we go, riding through the train in this ready-made road.
Yeah,
Boy, it's sure convenient that the road survived the apocalypse.
I'm gonna be honest, Jimshin, like, I would rather have, like, a vehicle like this in a Fallout game than the stupid fucking, town building.
I think he built this out of stuff on the base.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I built this because I'm a genius man. A military
also,
genius
we haven't
man.
really been able to hear it, but George Papard is attempting a southern accent.
Why does he look like
Failing
J.
miserably.
Jonah Jameson?
Looks a lot like J. Jonah Jameson.
We couldn't get through. Not a matter of wrong turns.
What radiation? We've been wandering around in it. Oh boy.
Oh, he is trying a southern accent.
He said the name of the movie!
So how many of those cigars do you think he has left, and what's he going to be like when he goes through withdrawal when they run out?
It's George
Well, that's when he
Papard.
kills himself.
He just materializes them out of thin air.
He's like a Pez
That's what he
dispenser.
That's what he goes
Oh,
to take
no.
the long walk.
All of that stuff about it being the porn magazine that set off a gas leak, that was all fake. He just killed everyone so he could have all the cigars to himself.
Yeah, there you go.
I don't think I've ever seen George Papard in the movie where he doesn't have a cigar in his mouth at some point.
Watch Breakfast at Tiffany's. It's so great that the center part of it is connected by thin fabric. That's great.
It's
I wonder
a
how
thin
many
rubber.
outtakes there are where the thing just detaches and flies off into the distance.
This thing's got some juice in the bottom end, don't it? She will go.
Yeah, what does it run on? Are you going to answer my fucking question? What is it running on?
George Papard's pee.
Gasoline, which they obviously have a... Yeah, but wait, but there was the explosion, but they have gas, but...
Look, there's young George Papard.
There's 3 separate drive sources.
There's Black George Papard.
How's it do on gas?
You got a face like a fish, buddy.
Also, hey, it's kind of too bad you didn't have any ladies on staff.
Wait a minute. Oh, they're in the other one. I think there's supposed to be 2 of them.
Well, the service.
Yeah,
I thought there was 2 of them.
there are.
Well, I mean, after the bombs fell,
Just George
They
Papard just
don't
fucked
ever
off and
show
left
them
him
in the
behind.
same shot, though.
fatigue.
I think they only
this
made
is
one
reminding me of
prop.
something.
What do you think would have happened if we'd all...
I can't remember the name of it. Like, does anybody? It was like a real-time strategy game, PlayStation 1.
Playing baseball.
You basically drove around in cars and like tanks and stuff. Does anybody remember this? This is really reminding me a lot of that.
Carmageddon?
I want to say like Warzone 2040 or something like that.
That does sound familiar. And
There
I
we
think,
go.
they did make 2 of them.
Look at it, such a neat road that's not been, fucked over or anything. It's just as well
Someone
that
took a steering wheel from a Jeep.
it's just as
Somehow
well.
Oh, that's a good one.
They have maps.
So,
it's a
so
Texas
Jason-
Instruments.
So
They
Jason,
didn't
Mud.
even bother to remove the Texas Instruments from it.
Sponsorship
So
money,
Jason,
man.
Mud-
Sponsorship money.
Yeah. So Jason, Mud nailed it. You want to know what these things run on? The disappointment of moviegoers.
How often do
It's
these
just
guys
as well. It's just as well. One of these guys learned how to drive in, in the UK. Considering where the steering wheel
what
is.
about that? That is, huh?
Well, for some reason there's 2 steering wheels, which means there's 2 sets of clutch pedals, 2 sets of accelerators.
I like how the set doesn't tilt along with his steering.
You know what? Yeah, Faerun is basically already Fallout D&D because of, the amount of disasters that have happened in that
And a
world,
CB.
and then wiped out empires.
Breaker,
what'd be neat
190.
Fallout is if you could play as a super mutant or as a ghoul.
That would be fun.
And each one of those races would have different traits, strengths, and setbacks.
Breaker, 190.
A different special distribution.
Yeah, like if you were playing a ghoul or a super mutant, you wouldn't be affected by radiation.
What's your message, Landmaster 1? Over.
But almost all food is probably bad for you.
Probably.
I think that's the main reason they don't do it, is because not being affected by radiation. But also not being affected by radiation is a huge power skew in
Yeah,
Fallout
but look at it this
games.
way: if you play as a super mutant, the balance is while you're not affected by radiation, your speech and everything else and intelligence are set at a level, so you can never really pass speech checks.
Like being immune to radiation is basically being immune to magic in Skyrim.
Tornadoes!
Well, if you're a ghoul, though, you're hardly going to be able to converse with anyone because you'll be shot on sight in most places.
Yeah.
It'd be the equivalent of the Nosferatu playthrough of Vampire Bloodlines.
Oh, yeah, you could do that.
Oh no, they're going to drive into the tornadoes. The sandstorm.
No, or a sandstornadoes.
Or a really
What
steep
a
water effect that they're overlaying over the camera.
It's a sandnado.
Generally, you want to stop and wait for it to pass by.
That's what he was told. That's what he was told.
What's a Baja 1000?
It's Mountain Dew flavor, but extreme.
Well, is Jack forward or is Jack aft? Pick one.
He's far
Jack
aft.
can only be in one place at once.
Yeah, this is great. Drive blind. That's awesome.
I sure do hope the other guy can keep up with you.
He stopped.
Oh no! Oh no!
Wait, what?
They're
Well,
killing
that
it.
didn't take long.
They're destroying Blandy McBland.
So they're really crap vehicles. Got it. Are those Gatling guns?
They've killed
Yeah, I think
Blandness. Quick, you must take his moustache and wield it as your own.
Okay, he's not dead. He's just drunk.
Yeah, it's just
This is
Peppard.
very much deeper.
That's just Peppard though.
Sandstorm.
Why hasn't the sandstorm knocked them over?
Deep hurting.
Hurting.
Deep hurting.
Pretty good, wasn't it?
pretty good, pretty lucky, and pretty stupid.
Why didn't they ever do this? You know, God, I wish they did another movie of Mystery Science Theater because this would have been perfect for it.
Remember, they could only do what they could get the rights to.
True. Yeah, thinking about Universal did the movie, so there's no way Fox would let them.
Oh, he lived.
Well, he lived, but his friend
Why is
didn't.
He might have lived.
Well,
He
no,
might just be sleeping.
it's radiation
What?
fog.
Huh?
It's
Why is the
fogiation.
sky green?
Because of the thing. Because the Earth tilted and the bombs. How are you getting that image?
Why did they need to make two of these?
Because George Peppard wants Loverboy to himself.
Couldn't you have just made one bigger one?
So when does Thundar show up?
You be quiet. He'd never disgrace himself by being in this show.
I mean, he'd probably kill these guys off, and then we'd watch a far better movie.
That's true. Ukla the Mock would eat one. He could kill the other one with his fabulous sun sword.
They haven't found the Bible yet, guys. It's not getting to the exciting action scenes.
Oh no,
Oh,
don't
God,
you
please no.
Wait, why?
What?
Are you shooting at your friends?
He is.
There it is.
Oh no, they were
Was
using
that
it as
supposed to
a
be
guidance.
a flare?
Yes. Just let me send off a
You
missile.
said set
Which... Let me show you how you can get to me. I will keep shooting by missile.
Wait, where's
Also,
the
were those
building?
missiles armed and loaded the entire time during the sandstorm when it
Yep.
flipped over on its lid?
Yep. No, has he got
So
a broken
again,
leg?
this is
or-
what sci-fi movies.
Whoa,
would have
for a second I
what
thought he
was
was
he-
doing something
Whoa.
totally different.
You mean forwards or backwards?
Oh no, look, he's barely been injured.
I don't think so. It'll be all right.
I thought this was going to be a different post-apocalyptic movie for a second there.
He's dead, isn't he?
Okay.
I fed him to the scorpion.
Oh, he did die.
I need your help.
Eat him.
don't feel like admitting you're wrong, do you, Major?
Now, don't make something personal out of this, Tanner. Perry's dead.
Why did he make two of these? He could have just made one bigger one.
Because the
yeah,
budget.
one really long one. God.
But Jason, it's such a manly machine with guns and missiles. And it's got multiple wheels. Wait, this may be New York?
What'd you turn it off for? There might have been more.
We've been broadcasting that same message for 2 years.
Guys?
Nothing more.
Yeah.
Just making sure.
Nothing more.
I don't know.
Been broadcasting
No, they're getting.
for
I think they're getting.
2 years.
Supposed to mean.
I think they're getting a transmission from New York.
Some people alive.
Albany, New York.
How to broadcast.
You mean we're
But
allowed
weren't
to
they
go
in,
to
like,
Albany and just find some little bitty computer in a great big old
In the
empty
south?
I don't know what we're gonna find.
Little bang dang ding bang ding
Yeah.
ding dong.
It's the only way we'll ever know.
We're going there, going, damn it.
No, I mean,
So here's the thing, Angus.
And with the
The-
private
the-
car
the-
going
the-
down the thing.
These vehicles, they move 500 miles per hour.
Oh,
Oh,
really?
look, Las
You know-
Vegas.
Wait,
Or
how are
up-
they getting How are they
Oh,
getting a
boy.
CB transmission from New York if they're around Las Vegas?
I don't know, but they're gonna meet up with the guys from Resident Evil 2
Dun,
or
Oh
Resident Evil
God,
3.
please no.
It was
Please
three.
no.
It's a circus.
Three,
it must still
three
be
was
operating.
the double with Desert Planet.
The
They're
circus.
gonna get attacked by hooker mutants.
I want to be honest. Resident Evil 3
Giant hooker
might
circus
legitimately
mutants.
be the dumbest movie
I mean,
I've ever seen.
you still would, right?
Hey, Tanner. Want to play a little blackjack?
Like the whole the T virus evolved and it killed the planet because a virus can evolve and kill a planet.
And then in the very next movie, there's all this greenery and forest land everywhere.
I just ignore it.
Get all that money that is now useless in your post-apocalyptic movie. I mean, do you even use money for
How
anything?
is the power still on?
Mr. House.
Those are old-fashioned slot machines
Duh.
that don't
The
need
Hoover
power.
Dam.
Yeah. Although there's
Wait a
lights.
minute, but they are lit up.
Uh-huh. How is the power still on?
Again, Mr. House saved New Vegas with the missiles and the Hoover Dam by extension, and they're getting the power from the Hoover Dam.
Aren't you guys supposed to be doing something?
Yes, grab
No,
the...
this is Damnation Alley. Nothing gets
That
done
one
in this
still out
movie.
money. No one was playing it.
Or you could just knock down the door to the vault, because
You don't need money in
there's
this
no
society.
security guards.
There's nothing to buy.
Well, I
Oh,
mean,
he's
if they
giving
need
into
all the
temptation.
tokens for a source of metal or something, maybe.
In that case, you just take the entire machines.
Turns out the Major was a huge gambler. He's back on the wagon now.
Suddenly, all the gambling machines stop working, and he's like, "No, but I had time now. It's not
Look,
fair."
It's the thrilling gambling section
Yeah,
of this movie.
I know. There are moments where you have to stop and think, why are we doing this?
I'll be honest,
is this-
Chris, I can hand wave. I can hand wave disbelief
Okay, it's starting to freeze
with
up
the whole
again.
T-virus being psychic. That's because it's like, okay, like it turns people into monsters.
It's freezing
That's
up again.
ridiculous. Like it,
I'm on it.
it making people psychic.
Are the carousel horses going to come alive and attack them? Is that why we keep focusing on them?
No. They see a woman.
Woman. Woman. Woman.
And she's
I
not
just
immediately afraid they're going to
Oh, it
rape
froze
her?
again. Oh, there we go.
You know,
I was
as
just
she runs to
taking a
them,
shower.
Well, ain't that just our luck? The Major knows her.
she'll open her top and it's just like flesh. Her titties are just like little mouths.
Would that be a deal breaker for you in the apocalypse there, Angus? Oh, you said mouths.
Quaid, touch her
Also-
higher, Quaid.
That's the
Yeah,
spot,
instead
Quaid.
instead of boobs, they're little baby faces.
Oh, it's like that lady from that episode of South Park where the skiing episode. And it's like, yeah, I just showed him these, and it's just like two monster Quado tits.
Wait, so she's the only lassie in this entire town.
How did
You know,
she
that's an
survive?
underrated. I'll be honest, that's an underutilized fucking horror trope. Is like monster tits.
I'm sure Diamanda Hagen could counter that.
So I could do him a favor for the favor he was going to
I mean, look, I'm not saying it's never been used. I've seen monster tits used very effectively.
Has she
in,
had so
like, a
much
lot of
plastic
movies,
surgery
but-
that she's resistant to nuclear fallout?
Yeah, I guess so.
But I'm not resistant to the peen. Come on, guys. Why haven't you trained me yet?
I mean, in all honesty, she's kind of lucky that they haven't, you know.
Yep.
Are you suggesting that all men are like that?
Hashtag
Are you
all men.
suggesting that you would be like that in the same situation? What are you saying?
No, I'm just saying she's being very trusting considering the end of the world scenario.
True. But the last time she had sex, it was with a giant scorpion. So,
Or one of the slot
Fun
machines.
fact:
Fair.
scorpions don't lay eggs.
or one of the
They give
slot
live birth.
machines.
To be fair, the
So
last
she
time one
did
of them
have
had
sex with
sex,
a
it was
scorpion.
they lost their last girlfriend to the scorpions.
Ka-chunk, 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 ding, 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 ka-chunk, ding, 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 ding.
Why is this one not dusty?
Now I have that image in my head.
There you go. You did it.
And I have the image of her scooting the
forget
chair
which
over
movie
so
it
she
was.
can stand on it.
It's
Oh
a
yeah, you made a
lightning.
good decision.
I think it was in one of the.
It's that rare ground
I think
lightning.
it was in one of the Wishmaster movies, or it might have been one of the terrible Hellraiser
Once again, they
sequels.
insist on
but there
driving
was
in
a
zero
movie.
visibility.
There
Yeah,
was a
that-
movie with monster tits where, like, a dude is filling up a lady, and she's got some big old titties, some big honker-nonkers, as it were, and he's filling up her titties, and then her titties turn into, like, mouths, and they bite his hands off. And it's like, that's really cool. It really scarred me as a teenager who was just looking for a horror movie because they
What
have
movie was
titties in them.
this?
It
What
really
movie was
fucked me up. I think it was one of the Wishmaster movies or one of the terrible Hellraiser sequels. I'm leaning Wishmaster. I'm heavily leaning
Yeah, that
like
doesn't sound very
Wishmaster 2, Wishmaster 3.
I
And
think
now,
they left the black guy behind.
right, well, we've got a woman now. You're out, Blackie.
Did she also bring one of the slot machines with
Yeah.
her?
I can kind of imagine that's what George prepared to
No,
do.
just the handle.
Posted a shower schedule to help conserve water and generally straighten.
Where are you putting this water that you speak of? Is it next to your fuel tank that I can't picture either?
Yeah, they would have. Yeah.
That's where he keeps it all in his mustache, Jason.
Also,
His
those wheels are
mustache is
supposed to
actually a
rotate
portal
around
to
that
hammer
axis, aren't
space.
they? I am glad she had a good supply of makeup left over after the apocalypse, though.
I mean, she has the entire
Jesus,
city.
you drove all the way to Salt Lake City?
Oh,
no,
Salt
no.
Lake City.
Yay, it's this scene. Bye, black guy.
Oh, spoiler alert, huh?
Uh-huh.
Damn, how can
No,
I
the
fuel
tank
up
is
now?
probably still there.
Don't let it freeze up. We can't afford to let this freeze up. This is the dumbest thing in the fucking world. Oh boy.
Giant bird.
No. Dun 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 dun.
Dun,
Land shark?
All the rubber's gone. Where'd all the rubber go? How come the cars have tires?
Why did they eat all the upholstery?
Human
Oh,
remains.
look, skeleton.
It's still
In a
warm.
very weird position.
Oh, look, the cars don't have tires either. That's weird. Oh, dun 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 dun.
Hey, Jake, look at this. Don't worry about them. Their troubles are all.
Where have you been hiding that? Where did the motorcycle come from?
Just imagine coming back.
In his butt.
But there's something about these skeletons.
Where have they been hiding all of their normal gasoline?
Well,
I mean, they're awfully
don't
clean.
what,
I've been
lady? No, don't. If you see some giant scorpions, he'll just dump you.
I know that, but the doors are still closed. We're gonna go to town, see if we can pick up.
What do you do with that crowbar?
You gotta have a credit card when you go shopping.
What's something that eats rubber? Let's think about this. What could it be?
Dun, dun, dun,
Bacteria.
dun, 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 dun.
Not cockroaches.
It is cockroaches. Sorry.
Giant
I
mutated
know, but
dry
cockroaches
rot.
don't eat rubber.
Spoiler,
That's
spoiler
stupid.
alert. Spoiler alert.
What is it exactly that you have against her?
Nothing
You're
eats
black.
rubber.
Cockroaches
That's
eat rubber now.
All the Mormons are dead.
Yay! I mean,
Eat the
oh,
cockroaches.
Wait, here's something. Wouldn't the cockroaches eat the wood before they eat the rubber?
Yeah.
did he just try to crush it and it didn't crush?
Yep.
Something else.
Armor-plated cockroaches.
I suppose there's a restaurant down there?
Is this going to be one of those they mostly come out at night things?
Nope. Nope, it's not. It's gonna eat the rubber.
Don't stand over the
Well-
hole.
Well, Crypto, you gotta remember, some rubber is made out of like animal like byproducts, so
Okay,
there's
here we
something
go.
there.
The fueling thing inside the thing.
Apparently.
Gregory's. Yeah, guys. When
So-
all you find are nothing and cockroaches. Gotcha. Why didn't he eat the mannequin?
Why haven't they been swarmed already?
Dun 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 dun.
Let's get out of here.
And yeah, they would have eaten the mannequins too.
They'd have eaten everything that they could eat rubber. No, my
Bye.
finger!
Hey,
Oh God. Okay.
Oof. I'm sorry to anybody who has like. How many
Well, they've also
phobias
learned how
is
to move
this?
sideways.
How many
We're coming.
phobias is this scene hidden right now?
he didn't
Because I'm
hear
counting at least like
Yeah.
5.
until this
Well,
minute.
I mean, there was that one time I was out mowing the lawn and got swarmed by an entire ant colony, so I'm having a fun time right now.
Hey, don't worry. They're just everywhere.
Yeah, Crypto, I was thinking like, I forget where like cockroaches fall.
Well, you're lucky you had enough momentum. You're lucky you had enough speed to do that.
To drive upstairs on a motorcycle? Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, okay, run them over.
And why is he driving up the building instead of trying to...
Yes, that'll do it.
You're out of it.
Slower, slower.
What is that supposed to do for you?
Nothing at all.
He's dead.
Oh, we didn't get the money shot.
He didn't.
I'll see it on YouTube over here and see what the money shot actually looked like.
There wasn't one.
You know how to be better.
So, oh no, there we go.
You know how to been better overall. Like, it would have made for an even more boring fucking movie, but like mold
Wait, they didn't eat the
have like
door?
some kind of mold.
No kidding.
The door's made out of wood. They didn't eat the door?
Apparently.
Yeah, that is the dumbest thing here. Is like, why pick the tires of all fucking things to show as like?
We're on the top floor of Gregory's department store. We're going out the window.
Yeah,
It's
there was no
stupid.
money shot. That is disappointing.
On my way to your location.
I'm on my way.
I forget, Jason. Like
This is dumb.
this was back when there was only. This was back when there were still only 2 movie ratings, right?
No, there were
American
3.
flag flying in the background there.
Yep.
There were 3, so G had been introduced by this point.
Oh yeah, there was G, P, G, and R. And X.
I'm pretty sure this. I'm pretty sure this is a PG movie, or well, it would probably be PG-13 now.
PG. Oh no!
Just throw them on
everywhere, they're
tarps and drag them.
everywhere.
That'll look great.
How did he know he was there?
Oh yeah!
Because he triangulated on his position using
Magic.
Using what? Magic?
He was fooling all the herds of cockroaches.
Okay, don't let any of them in the vehicle. You don't
Too
know how
late.
fast they
Oh,
reproduce.
never mind.
No, you needed the mortar to get out of there like that.
Phew, they
Boy,
did
it's a-
it.
It's
Again,
a good
I'm
thing
gonna-
it didn't compromise
I
the
know
wheel.
this is like. I know this is the third time I've said this, but this is what sci-fi movies would have continued to be like
This came out
if Star Wars
after.
didn't change everything. I know, but this was being made before and during the Star Wars being made. This is more typical of a 70s sci-fi movie than Star Wars is.
Oh no!
It came out after.
Hey, look at that.
Yeah.
Mutant rednecks.
Here, look at this.
So, how come the cockroaches haven't
I've
reached
done
out
this
into the
on the
countryside by
show.
now?
Hey, guess who that
And
is?
I'm pretty sure Jason.
Arnold?
Everybody guess who that is. They found Baby
Arnold?
Rorschach. They found Baby Rorschach out there.
Oh.
It's a redneck.
Wait, that's Jack. Oh, fuck,
yeah.
I can't think of his name.
I can't think of his name either.
Hey, kid.
Is it Jackie Earl Haley?
Jackie,
No.
or yeah. No.
Come on out, kid.
Don't they have to worry about the cockroaches trying to range outside of the cityscape?
Yeah, they should be.
There is absolutely nothing to stop those cockroaches moving forward, like an army.
Play fair.
Apparently they can lay ambushes.
Son of a...
You know, now that you said it's the guy who played Rorschach, I see it now.
Yep.
He's certainly acting like Rorschach in the apocalypse.
We aren't gonna hurt you.
No woman!
But yeah, I know, like,
I
I
can't
know a
throw
lot
up
of people
woman!
shit. I know a lot
Oh,
of people shit
they
on
have
like
boobies
sci-fi
with them.
movies from the 90s because, yeah, the 90s was kind of a fucking dark hole for fucking sci-fi, but the 70s also sucked. Nobody ever talks about that because
Oh,
there's
look.
like there's like a couple of really good sci-fi movies from the 70s that kind of hold everything up.
They're so good, we're still watching sequels to them. Right?
It's the great redneck
Also-
chase.
Yeah. Also the memory of like Star Wars kind of purged a lot of that garbage from memory, you know.
Why did it take him that long to catch up to him?
Because...
Hey, now they're in Arizona. Why are they in Arizona now when they were just in Utah?
I don't know. Jump cup.
So, Jason, the nuclear bombs did tilt the axis of the planet, so maybe the geography's a little changed too, right?
Oh, okay.
I mean...
Jason, I wanna get your opinion on something because I have a bit of a hot take here. I classify Close Encounters of the Third Kind more as like thriller first and sci-fi second.
No, it's sci-fi.
Oh, I know what happened, Jason.
I'm
The
not
force of
saying
the
it's not
nuclear
a
impacts.
Easy now, son.
I would say it's a
The force of
sci-fi
the-
thriller.
After my mom died, me and my pa just started.
The force of the nuclear impacts was so heavy, it actually separated the states along the borders
No.
and then remixed them and shuffled them.
Okay, if you want it, that's just as stupid as the rest of this movie.
What happened to my mom? Me and my pa stayed.
I love how they're all clean.
About your father. What happened to him?
He broke his legs.
So he's been finding animals to hunt.
Both of them.
Yeah.
Are you kidding me? If you boil up one of them scorpions, you have food to eat forever.
How long ago was that?
Because you won't touch it.
That's basically
No, I mean,
sand
it's-
lobster.
As near as I can
he's had to get all of like these hides and things from animals, but we haven't seen any animals other than insects.
He's killed them all.
Remember, it's apparently only about a year after the nuclear apocalypse.
2. They said it was 2, so 2 years.
So those could have been killed pre-apocalypse.
So there, he proved it. This is
You know
all
what?
scientifically possible.
Here's a better thing. Like, and I'm surprised none of you are asking this. You're too focused on the animals. Where is he getting the fucking shampoo and the hair product to have that luscious, gorgeous 70s hair?
I said they were all clean already.
And the soap, because he's not covered in dirt and his own filth. Yeah.
I think
That's
he's
right.
supposed to be covered.
He has
Some
no
dirt.
toilet
I don't
paper,
know.
but his butt is perfectly clean, right?
He must have a bidet.
Oh, he must have stocked up on it before the apocalypse, Jason.
Oh.
That's the one thing you always got to remember to stock up on is toilet paper.
Do you know why people are buying toilet paper?
Because they're idiots.
Because they're idiots.
Yeah.
Capitalistic
That's-
psychology and a desperate need to have control.
Let's look at it this way. If you had to choose between a carton of soup and a carton of toilet paper, take the soup because you can always wipe your ass some other way.
Leaves. Big ass leaves.
Grass,
Anything.
newspaper.
A washcloth, your brother,
Yeah.
anybody. Anything.
Your hand.
You know what I'm gonna
A convenient
do?
child.
I'm gonna do
A wandering
if it
pet.
starts getting
Anybody.
desperate around here.
I tell you,
Here, kitty,
your ass
kitty.
doesn't feel
I'm
clean
gonna
until a
kill-
kitty's
Come here,
cleaned
kitty.
it.
Come here, kitty.
I
I'm
tell
gonna
you,
start killing squirrels using their pelts to wipe my ass. Because here's the benefit: it's something soft, and you get some meat out of it. So it's like
Yeah,
it's,
you
it's
also
a bonus.
get a whole
It's-
bunch
it's-
of hair up your ass.
just don't
Yeah,
forget
that's
to
And
skin them
when
first
you're
and
done,
then
you could use
before.
the tail to clean the bowl.
Just don't forget to skin first before you eat.
Yeah, I'm not an animal, Angus. I know this. I'm not gonna wipe my ass with a complete squirrel carcass. That was never in the equation.
Jesus Christ, nothing happens in this fucking movie.
What are you on about? We
It
had
really
a great
does.
cockroach scene.
They had to make sure they killed off the black guy, so that happened.
In the most
Which,
awful
by the way,
possible.
that guy had a really shitty life in this movie. Like,
Yeah, he
right
did.
off the bat, no one respected him, and then he got beat up in the vehicle, and just as he's starting to recover, eaten by insects.
I would laugh if the Van nudged and George apart when he was gently trimming his moustache.
Yeah.
Shaved it all off. This is the Family Robinson, you realise that, right? Just really boring Family Robinson.
Except none of them are related.
I wish they would have
Also,
like, the
apparently
actual
only
nuts
white
and-
people are going to survive the apocalypse.
Yes.
Yeah.
Don't you know dark meat
As
is the most delicious
God
meat?
intended.
Like I said, dark meat's the most delicious meat.
Hey, so remember back in that city when we were trying to fill up on gasoline and we actually didn't manage to? What are we driving on right now?
Hope.
George Peppard's piss. I thought we covered this.
Nah, there's a lot of disappointment in the audience right now, so that fucker has enough. That fucker probably has enough gas to get to the moon at this point.
Refreshments and restrooms available.
But I mean, I didn't misremember that series of events. They actually failed to gas up the car, didn't they?
Yep.
Should be a generator.
Yeah,
Hook up back.
completely.
Should be a generator where in this desert? Oh,
Those
convenient
stairs are
stop.
looking awfully low. I didn't even notice that building there. And why would there be a generator there?
Oh, good, they have gas oil. I don't see a pump anywhere. Oh, there it is.
Oh, good, there's no cockroaches. The rubber's there.
There's going to be something else.
Of course there will be. Something
It's
stupid.
gonna be the most dangerous of insect. Man.
You can get that thing fired up.
Who's going to get eaten? The kid or George Peppard?
No one gets eaten or
Probably the
killed
woman.
anymore.
This is really feeling like Texas Chainsaw right now.
But hey,
I'm really waiting for Leatherface.
At least the black guy didn't die first.
Wow, this is quite the
Hey, look,
well-kept diner.
there's still syrup on the counters.
It's only been 2 years.
Remember, 2 years, everybody.
I know.
Yeah,
2 years and we have
there's
armored, carnivorous cockroaches and giant scorpions.
What the fuck are you looking for?
Sweeties.
He's trying to start a generator or something.
Yeah, because he knows the
Candy.
Waffle House index.
This will be fine after 2 years
How
in
many
a jar.
licks does it take to get to the radioactive center of a Tootsie Roll Pop?
Where's the spiders? There's
Oh,
almost
bullshit, the
always
piano
radioactive
still works.
spiders.
Where's the spiders? I expect there to be. Oh no! The hills have
Oh, no,
ketchup
it's
on their
me.
face.
Oh no, it's turned into crust. They
Why
look
would
sane.
you start playing?
You fellas been?
Why would she start playing the piano without fucking checking the area for hostiles? Like, dumb bitch. You deserve this.
Where you headed for?
We established she had no survival instinct. She ran to the first humans she's seen. With open arms.
Yeah, but to be fair, she knew him, I think. I
And we've
don't
only
know.
seen 2 living women so far.
You know how little I care about this? I haven't even looked up the plot on Wikipedia. Like with most of the bad movies on here, to get a bare amount of understanding for what's happening. I don't. Again,
Okay,
yeah,
so
it's me.
what is on your fucking face? I was just eating some preserves out of a giant can, and I heard a noise and it came in.
Hey, I like
It
preserves.
startled me a bit.
Also, in the post-apocalypse, they'd be shaving their hair and using it for stuff.
Also, that boy took one of our pieces of candy.
We own his
He's
ass
ours
now. He'll be the candy now.
He raided the sacred
Unless you got
candy
some
jar.
candy.
Rest.
How do you make a wig look like it's balding?
Maybe the little lady will play some more.
Well, see, that's what radiation poisoning. That's what radiation damage looks like.
Why is he
How come it
talking like
hasn't done that
Elvis?
to the other people?
Well, at least they have lots of ga-oi, whatever that is.
Gay.
Also, these.
Why are they keeping the child?
Oh, they did. You know
So
why?
we can watch.
Sweet meat.
Yeah. Who's getting fucked first, the child or the woman? If this guy's
why you
anything
hold a
like
gun?
me,
So when the bombs fell, I was doing my Rasputin cosplay and just wound up here.
Eating jam.
I was dressed
And
as
all the
Rob
glue for the
Zombie at a
makeup.
Christmas party.
And all the glue from the makeup fused to my face.
Play me Thunder Kiss
now you're gonna
65
watch me
or
fuck with the
else.
child.
So this is what happened to Frank Zappa after the apocalypse.
You know, it's really funny. This diner actually had enough food for us all to survive for these last 2 years.
Oh, he doesn't want to fuck her. He just is like, I like the piano.
I like to
Play
watch.
me a song, Rick.
Boy. Come here.
Stop eating that candy.
Come here, I've got
Boy,
something else for you to
service
suck.
Stand over there by your
Service me, boy, while she plays the piano.
She ain't my mom. And you ain't my pa. And I don't have to stand anywhere.
I'm out. Bitches out.
Come back
You-
here. I'm
Re-
holding my gun wrong.
Really?
I was gonna eat that.
That kid has less survival instincts than the fucking broad does.
Well, she's not as lithe. Don't bend over in front of
And
him.
then he cops a feel, right? No?
No, he just leans
Right.
a
He's
little bit.
getting
Oh,
awful
oh, there we
close.
go.
Good job. You got the lady raped.
Can I have a sucker?
Get out.
Can I just have
That's
one
like the
more sucker,
worst
please?
rapist.
Tell your friends.
Also, this is the
Throw the
worst kid
pitch.
ever. He comes back in. There's a rape going down. It's like, can I have some more candy?
He's got a rock, and he's a dead. He can hit from a million miles away or something. I don't know.
Was that candy
Yeah,
actually
see?
crystal meth?
That's a fair ways.
Ammo.
Hey, you get back in there.
That guy sent me out. He said he wanted to be on his own with my mom.
What? Damn
Hey, wait a
bastard.
minute, we don't have all at the same time.
He promised us to double
Well,
team.
we're gonna rape the kid then.
Come on, boy.
I want to be with my pa.
Let him stay here. What about that friend of yours, my wife, huh?
Take it easy, mister.
Wait, are they...
Kid, what the heck is that poking me in the back? Oh, it's a gun.
It's like,
Okay.
oh, it's a gun.
Or more. Oh, it's only a gun.
Orders.
We're here for a raping time.
You said I was the prettiest and you'd have no other, Clem.
No, he's
to me.
still warm. It's okay.
I'll go tell the others he's dead in about 3 minutes.
I'm gonna not call anybody.
You're the worst.
Ooh,
You had
good
your
shot.
chance to shoot him.
It's starting to freeze
Are
up
we gonna?
for us.
But don't blow it up. There's food in there.
You don't know that.
You know what? This post-apocalyptic movies like this make me go like, how? Like, is the dumbest people going to survive? Because that would suck.
Oh, they survived.
I mean,
Ding-a-ling-a-ling, ding-a-ling, ding-a-ling, ding-a-ling-a-ling, come ride in a magic bus.
for fuck's sake, Skype.
And after the only encounters with life and civilization are man-eating cockroaches and radiation-poisoned super rednecks, they haven't decided
Don't
to
worry.
commit suicide yet.
Don't worry, it gets dumber. It
Yay!
gets so much dumber before the end.
How?
You will not
Amazons?
believe the ending of this.
How's
Where
is
is
it
there
gonna?
a shower in this
is it
fucking
gonna-
thing?
Remember, he said showers. There's a
Is it
shower
gonna
time
be,
period.
is it
Okay,
gonna
a better question.
Is it going to be Planet of the Apes? Jason?
What?
Follow-up question to the shower. After she uses it, do they bother filtering the water before they drink it?
You don't have to drink it after she gets done. You don't have
God,
to filter it. I'll just
Egyptian,
drink it
this
away.
was the original Gamer Girl bath water.
I'll drink her
Post-apocalyptic
bath
shower water.
water. I'll drink all of it.
Especially if she farts in it. Am I right, boys?
Jesus.
Little,
I'm
a
predicting
little carbonation.
radioactive Amazon mantis people.
Dinosaurs. That's my prediction.
Will they get there and it turns out it's Planet of the Apes style? The
Yeah, it's been the Planet of the Apes the entire time.
the Statue of Liberty is somehow changed to
I was
a
thinking
beach.
that.
He was going like 2 miles per hour on the speedometer. What the fuck's the moaning about?
So, which coast are they going to?
They're not going to a coast, I don't think.
Who knows, Billy? We're not looking so bad right now, though. Still got
Is this going to end like Amnesia Wind?
fireworks in the sky.
No.
Someone's going to pop up and just be like, "It was
I'm
I,
pretty sure
Dio."
that's not the Northern Lights. I'm pretty sure that's deadly radiation.
The northern lights of radiation, sweet home to me.
So I know this was brought up earlier, but a bigger budget than Star Wars, really?
No.
No, it's not a bigger budget, but it's $8 million. Star Wars was 11.
Wow.
Yeah, I know. And
I
Star Wars
still
was
not-
shot on location.
Oh, we're in Detroit
Star
now.
Wars.
That was what you
Yeah,
said.
see all the tires?
I just read up what the end of the movie is.
Of course
That
you did
can't
that.
be the end.
Literally.
Wikipedia has to be lying.
So it is worse than anything we could think up. Oh boy.
It really, truly is.
It's just dumb. It's just dumb. It is dumb.
Why are we in
It
a
might
giant
literally
tornado?
be the dumbest way to end. So, okay, Jim, like, Jason's not going to remember this because he wasn't here for the movie, but what was the post-apocalyptic movie where the big twist was the book that everybody wanted was the Bible?
Oh, I can't remember the name of it, but it's where we
Oh,
had
that was the Book of Eli, wasn't it?
No, it was an Italian
No,
video.
not Book of Eli. This was the 70s. Yeah, 70s Italian garbage.
But it had one of the best characters.
Action
It was the one
star
with the
we have ever seen.
Yeah, it had the best action star
Yeah, it
we've
was
ever
the one
seen.
with the dumpy guy you two jerk off.
You mean the man that single-handedly held off
But-
half an army and then rescued the heroes?
I don't know. It's like a whining or an engine somewhere.
So, that whole twist with the Bible in that movie is like fucking.
What's heritage?
That's what people.
It's like the
Brilliant
Kaiser
comparison.
Soze fucking film. Yeah, it's like fucking. It's unusual suspects compared to the shit we're about to see unfold.
Full of wildlife?
Yeah, they got wildcats, barracudas, mustangs, cougars.
If the sky looks like that, how many rads are you guys getting right now?
All the rads. They're radical.
Albany, my brother, they're supposed to be going to Albany, New York.
By the most roundabout way they ever could.
We're in
Oh,
space again.
the US is melting apparently.
It's full of stars.
Are you in a radiation
As we
storm?
wander aimlessly through a parts yard.
Pew 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 pew.
Is this a hurricane?
I don't know what it is. I think I gotta go find
A
Billy, though.
hurricane.
A hurricane.
Hey, real quickly, you guys want to hear what the synopsis for the novel version of this is?
Okay.
Sure.
The story opens in a post-apocalyptic Southern California in a hellish world shattered by nuclear war decades before. Several police states have emerged in place of the former United States. Hurricane-force winds above 500 feet prevent any sort of air travel from one state to the next. And sudden, violent, unpredictable storms make day-to-day life a mini-hell. Hell Tanner, an imprisoned killer, is offered a full pardon in exchange for taking a suicide mission. A drive through Damnation Alley across a ruined America from Los Angeles to Boston, as one of the three Landmaster vehicles attempted to deliver an urgently needed plague vaccine. That would have been such a better movie. Why didn't they make that?
This isn't anything like that plot.
Well, we have the Landmaster vehicle.
One of two of three that were originally supposed to be in the movie.
So which one's the master killer?
What's going on?
Someone
Why
about
are
to
they
lose a hand.
there?
I'm sorry, you can't blow into that fan and make it go around like that. That's not how that works.
So
on,
the
kid.
author of the novel was embarrassed by the movie.
You think? Anyone else notice what's coming?
Pew pew pews.
It was pew pews, but it was showing something else.
A tsunami?
Goodyear. Sponsored by Goodyear.
Oh, someone dropped an ice cream truck.
It's a tornado.
A tornado.
It's okay, guys. Just get yourself a belt and some pipes and you'll be safe.
Remember, they drove through desert to get here.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
A tsunami? A massive flash flood is coming?
I mean,
What?
they're in Detroit.
And this isn't even the ending yet.
They're in Detroit, so it could come from the Great Lakes, I guess.
But guess what, everybody? Guess what?
The car
Remember
floats.
when it rolled over and killed a guy?
Uh-huh.
It doesn't, but water is way more massive than air. Being hit by a wall of water packs a way bigger wallop than a windstorm.
Ah, but the Landmaster is waterproof.
It'll still toss and turn and float around like a rubber duck on a bathtub.
I said
Rubber ducky.
waterproof.
Rubber ducky, you're the one.
You remember how I asked if anything from Fallout was inspired by Damnation Alley? The book apparently inspired the majority of the Lonesome Road DLC in New Vegas.
Oh yeah, because Fallout was inspired by Wasteland, so Wasteland would have to be inspired by this first.
Also, the film version. Also, the film version was an inspiration for some of the designs from the original 2 Fallout games.
Wait, but the orientation of the vehicle doesn't match the orientation inside the vehicle.
They're a submarine, apparently.
Sure they are.
They are, see?
Look, they're underwater. It must be.
They can float.
It's amazing how it's
They're in
only
a
washing
car
some of the
wash.
dirt off.
Oh my god! Micro Machines. New from Micro Machines. The new
Also, I just
Jeff
realized
Alley
something.
Landmaster.
We missed a joke with those. We missed a joke with those fucking hicks in that diner. We should have called them radnecks.
Oh.
Hey guys,
For
should
the
I
next-
use the wipers?
You know, the radioactive redneck.
Yeah, should you turn the wipers on?
How is it floating?
Because apparently they're in a sea now.
And that's how much it flooded.
Doo-doo-doo,
You know how,
doo-doo-doo,
Jim,
doo-doo-doo.
You know how it's floating? It's floating through the sheer amount of, like, who gives a shit the audience is giving about the movie.
There's no one left.
Could
in
you
the
imagine
audience
being,
at this point.
could you imagine, like, going to
Going
see
to see
Star
this in
Wars a few
theaters and the
months
resulting
before-
riot?
How about when it's all full?
and then going to see this.
You get on this thing with me. Janice, hold this.
I really want to see
Oh,
the end of
God.
this now to hear how stupid it is, but I need to pee.
I think I would actually kind of love seeing Star Wars in theaters.
It was great.
That would be cool. Like on that big screen like that, just immersed in it.
It was great. I keep forgetting that there are people who've never seen the original Star Wars in the movie theater.
Simpsons?
Yeah, dun 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 dun.
Oh no.
And look, the sky's back to normal.
Ow.
Because they drove all across the land.
Oh.
What? No.
swim. It's a swimming thing.
No,
Swim.
that is not how anything works.
Dude,
That
you
is-
notice it's not actually moving anywhere, right?
Yeah, not much of a wake.
And everything's green now, because trees grew back.
And grass and everything else.
In less than 24 hours.
But don't worry, it gets dumber.
How?
It does.
How?
I'm waiting.
You lie.
Oh.
It can't get dumber.
You poor, sweet summer child.
Now
You should have
remember the
looked it up on
cataclysm
Wikipedia like I did.
Remember the cataclysm that we just saw, right?
That should have wiped out several cities, any survivors, that kind of thing, yeah.
Entire areas. None of these trees should be standing.
There's a radio channel.
Human music. Hey everybody, it's DJ and the Scat Man.
It's Albany, New York.
Oh, he's going to
What?
shoot his hat. That is kind of dumb.
No, we're not done yet. We're not done.
There's going to be a twist.
This is the
Not a twist.
foreplay. This is the titty twisting. This is the playing with the clip part. We haven't reached full penetration yet.
Hello, Miss Albany. We read you. Do you read us? We read you. Do you read us? Over.
Yes. Who is it? Who are you? Please identify yourself.
My name is Major Eugene Denton, United States Air Force.
Are they going to launch a missile at them?
We got 2 men,
No.
a woman, and a boy.
That would be a great ending.
Good, stay right
Yeah,
there.
that actually would have been really good.
Major Denton's plan is to kill everybody they can encounter. Now remember, what has the Earth been through? Nuclear war, total desert, complete flood. The Earth is still now tilted twice because
The
the
axis-
implication is that the axis has tilted back.
What?
What caused it? Who knows? But it's tilted back.
Major Denton, can you read me?
Oh, yes, I read you.
Okay, I think I had a stroke for a second there.
Okay,
Oh,
get
well
ready.
done.
Get ready.
His name is Tanner.
Get ready.
They get ready for the action.
For the rest of our party.
Here it comes.
Here's the music. And he's bringing a half-naked kid with his hands in his crotch.
Somehow find the perfect road.
Uh-huh.
That has a road sign that still is up,
Yeah, get ready.
and a white
If you're
picket
upset about
fence.
the road
that's
sign.
and a roadway that's still intact.
Yeah, it has lines on it.
Also, I think I've been on this road in California.
All the telephone poles.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
Oh, look, animals.
Oh, look. Horses.
And they've not mutated. People.
What?
A completely untouched community.
Does anyone else smell burning toast?
Oh, they're going to be God's people, aren't they?
No.
Why is your ass wet, Billy?
Diane.
So, is the message of this movie just fuck it, everything will work out?
Yeah, I guess.
Because
But
I
you have
kind
to
of
ask
feel like
yourself,
that's the message
how
of this
the
movie.
hell did this little ranch community in Albany, New York, which is obviously California,
I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie.
They had enough
That
food. They didn't have to even eat their horses.
That was worse. That was worse than a web called Amnesia.
Angus, make the bad movie go away before it hurts us more.
You guys keep going. I have to go check on
A web-
Dennis. I'll be back.
Well, don't worry, VLC's
A
about to
web
crash.
called Amnesia.
What?
A web called Amnesia at least had like.
Okay, so they took a movie that had like an established post-apocalyptic universe a la Fallout, and they did that with it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Meaning whoever wrote that never read the book, because that's nothing like the book.
Oh,
So looking
God.
it up,
It's
apparently.
The book could have been in the inspiration for Road Warrior. The book
Okay.
sounds like Road Warrior.
The book sounds decent for an adventure thing like that. Anyway, I'm going to get you guys working there, but we're going to watch now Catman in Boxer's Blow.
What?
What?
Catman in Boxer's Blow.
So, a body picture?
Uh-huh.
Oh, that's a bit loud. There we go.
I mean, I like your icon in Skype, but... Oh, there it is. Okay.
Oh, sorry. US Catman 2 Boxer Blow, I guess. That should fix any issues. There we go. Dun dun dun! This is a Godfrey Ho movie, I believe.
Oh, so it's two movies.
No, at least.
One movie that would have actually been decent at some time, and then a bunch of extra bad footage.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck yeah. Thank you, Angus. Even if this is shit, it's at least a fucking chop socky movie.
Oh, is that why it's called Catman 2? Because Catman do?
Could be. Hey, Andrew. It's Godfrey Ho. It's gonna be bad. Badly good.
How
Oh,
do you
it's
do the
Godfrey Ho,
credits
that
in a
means-
chop suey movie?
You just do the ones that you cared about, that you filmed.
Yeah.
Why are we fighting?
Rebels.
Who even knows anymore?
Are they trying to kill the credits? Because it's not working. I don't think that's what they meant by death of the author.
Oh, he's getting away. He's injured, I guess.
He truly was a Catman 2. And Boxer Boogaloo? Is that what it's called?
Boxer Blow. Oh, a prisoner. Oh, they were trying to free a prisoner.
Now, you see, when I hear Catman 2 Boxer Blow, I think of like an 80s movie that's an excuse to have like cheesecake.
Guys.
Well, Godfrey Ho did make his. Yeah.
Oh, here's the Godfrey Ho moment.
Meanwhile, in a completely different movie.
Yep. Better quality filming.
Yes.
Better film, different lighting, different costume design, completely different film grain,
Are you not
and a bunch
familiar?
of people who've never been to the country the other footage was filmed in.
Are you not familiar with the great Godfrey Ho and what his whole shtick was?
I am, but we still have to point it out. What is this a warehouse for?
Beating people up, I guess.
Is Pierre Kirby in this one?
I don't think so. It's not that good.
Should I look up the song and play it?
Mhm.
From the Snobs reviews.
Ah.
I actually looked it up one time.
Woman, I don't care about you. I just care about the fight. Yeah, voiceover work.
Is it
ADR?
Is it
Woo!
Is it just me, or does the referee remind you of a certain tax accountant from New York?
What I like is the boxing
Got
ring that
turned into a
appears out of
giant
nowhere.
evil dog.
Where did the boxing ring come from? Because in the above shots, it's not there. No! Woo!
It's like a Pokemon goal.
Woo! Yeah! Woo!
And we're filming in a striped fabric warehouse?
Now I will accept your kisses. All the open mouth kisses that look really awkward. Wait, murder now? What the fuck?
I will be back. I'm gonna go get a snack. I mean, this is like, look, sometimes you gotta murder a motherfucker during a boxing match. It happens.
Yes, throw shit at him. Throw shit at the man
Why is
literally
the ref
committing murder.
participating? And I see they couldn't afford any other extras for the crowd.
Oh, apparently he's strong enough to snap steel. But not cave a man's face in.
Yeah, like, geez, go down
Oh
already.
shit, we got dinged.
For this?
Yep. Oh well.